Hi, beauties! Happy weekend? Happy weekend. Happy weekend. How are you guys doing? Welcome on in, beauties. It has been a moment getting to today, getting ready for today. It being today. How are y'all doing? Welcome in. I hope you guys are having a great start to the weekend. It is that time for us to welcome in our next diamond. How are y'all doing? What's going on? Welcome in, everybody. I hope you guys have a great start to the weekend. Let me know how your weekend is starting. We have got a full episode for y'all today. I think everything is ready. No, everything is not ready. Is everything ready? No, but it'll take 2 seconds to get the one thing that I'm missing. Let me see who opened up the box today, because I have no idea. Cordova? Cordova, thank you for opening up the box on tonight. That puts you where? That puts you where? That puts you in a tie with the titty. In a tie with the titty. Still not. You're in. Oh, and Cosmosis. That puts you like in a good fifth runner up. Yep. Good old fifth runner. No. Yeah, fifth runner up. Oh shit. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you for helping me open up this box, especially on such a heavy day. How are y'all doing? Sorry. Okay. Let me jump in and see who's all here.
Cosmosis 956 says I heard
no, we don't have time for all of that today. Y'all ain't jumping me on today. So I am going to try my hardest not to get banned off of Twitch today, because we're having wardrobe malfunctions and because of our diamond of this season. Cosmosis, how are you? Cordova, thank you for opening up the box. G Silver, how are you? You came in just a little bit too, just a little bit. Originally this was, so this keeps trying to come off. Let me know what you guys think. On or off? On or off? What do you guys think? Put a 1 if you want the jacket on. 2 if you think it looks better with the jacket off. It's... When I ordered it, I thought it was going to be sickening. Like, just... And it is, but it's not easy to wear. Let me just say that. Okay, let me see. Do you see this? This is why I wore an undershirt. Because Titty was gonna be all up in here today. Titty was gonna be all up in here today, and I'm not trying to get banned yet. We got things to do. Hello? Okay, I had my prompter on other things, so I have to look down first. I promise, I'll look you dead in your face in just a second. Let me see who's here. Bria, how are you, Bria? It's so good to see you. G Silver, how are you and Sass doing? Are y'all two having a good weekend? Gullen and Shyla, how are you, beauty? The lip. You like a red lip? You like a red lip? I like the way this feels, though. The alerts are off. Reality don't. Reality do not. Reality do not. The alert sounds are off so we don't get interrupted in the middle of our interview on today. But we can still see all of the alerts. I appreciate the 100 bits. Put it away. Put it away. Put it away so we can start. I mean, we're already late, but you know how we do. You like the shirt? You like the shirt? It's not, mommy. Andy, how are you, beauty? It's good to see you. Pearl and pearls. Imagine that. I should have worn my pearl necklace. Anyway. I'm tipsy, so there's that. What are you drinking on tonight? Now who? John, thank you for the gifted sub to Cosmosis. I appreciate you so much. You are so sweet for that. I'm breathing. Breathe. I'm glad you're breathing. I'm glad you're breathing. The earrings, yeah, we brought back the Twitch earrings. We brought TwitchCon's earrings back. I have shorter ones, but I didn't, I couldn't find them. So we went with We said go big or go home, honey. Size queen. And we're not jumping nobody on tonight. Thank you so much, John. Not the jumping. Sass, do you see this? Violence when we're trying to crown a new diamonds? Boo. Boo. You like the outfit, Reality? I'm glad you like her. I'm glad you like her. I'm feeling like Beyonce today, though. Like, you know how Beyonce's always trying not to have a little slip off number? That's literally me right now. But not as glamorous. Zia's up in here. Yes, that is another new celebrities out here. You know, people you usually don't see them talking to the common folk. You usually don't see them talking to the common folk. How are you, Z? You guys, if you're not following Z, get into Z. We're gonna do very few shout outs. We'll do a few. We'll do a few while we're catching up. So I can catch up to Jack. Everyone said it with the jacket off. Okay. Jacket is off, per your request. It is Pearl with Pearls Possum. It is Pearl with Pearl Possums. How are you? You like the outfit? You like it? You like it? Oh. Excuse me. Pearl on pearls, honey. Reality already catching up. Can you imagine? Imagine seeing... You know what? I was in Reality's chat. Was it yesterday? Or the day before? Reality is such a celebrity that they have Beyonce, Michelle Williams, and I think Kelly Rowland and Destiny's Child subbed to their channel. Slayed. Absolutely slayed. That's crazy. Imagine. The expansive woman. Cordova, how are you? Did you go on your run yet? Ignacio, how are you, IDC? That is a previous diamond of this season. That was November? That was November's diamonds. Get into the obsession that is... I don't care, Ignacio. Pooks, how are you, Pooks? It's so good to see you. Not high trans. Speaking of other diamonds, there go follow my good sister daughter. My good sister daughter, she was the diamond of the season in October. Because, you know, she's your favorite swamp witch. Get into Miss Lady Rubik's Cube. Miss Lady Roboblocks. Miss Lady Robotism? Gabu, not you two. Wait, what are y'all doing? No, y'all, not this. Not you, not the gift is up to Beyonce. I'm not Reality. Hello?
He got me, girl.
Y'all are wild. Y'all are absolutely wild. Thank you so much for gifting Beyonce. Thank you so much for giving Beyonce a good old sub. Hold on, we're gonna switch it up in here. We're gonna switch it up in here to just something familiar. Kadarius, how are you, Kadisha? It's so good to see you. Yes to the looks. Are you working tonight? Now I know where pearls went for not this. Tater! How are you, Tater? It's so good to see you, beauty. I am not the common folk, girl. Not him. Not them up in here lying. Y'all did not start the scam train. Michelle Williams? Now, is that the white one? Or is that We Break the Dawn? Which one is she? Though? I like both. I'm not complaining. I would love to take a little photo next to... I don't know if I... Would I take a photo next to them? I don't know. Maybe so. We don't have to talk about it. But I love them. I do love them. Okay. That scrap gonna keep popping off? Oh, it is. The way that I had originally put some fish wire in the back to try to hold it, but I need another set of hands. Does someone want to come over and help me with this, please? Someone come over and help me with this, please. Someone help me get the back. Joey, aren't you in? Isn't Joey live? Don't. Joey is our favorite ally. Joey is one of our favorite allies. If you're not following Joey, go get into Joey.
Please click Dobby. Fuck.
He's really loud. Doll thighs!
No.
Listen. You know what? Doll size, I am so curious. Cordova! Cordova, don't do it. Don't do it. Cordova, aren't you supposed to be running? This clip is so wild to me.
Done.
So wild to me. Doll thighs, listen, we've seen the titties, now we trying to see the thighs. Now that I think about it, like, I have never seen doll thighs. Have y'all? Is it on the interwebs anywhere? Can we see what them thighs do? We're trying to see. How are you? Correction, Michelle Williams, the white one. I thought so. Poor Michelle. Have you ever been to poormichelle.com? Have y'all ever been to poormichelle.com? It's Beyonce subbed. She was subbed to realities first. So I can't. It's actually rumored that reality is actually Latavia. So that tracks. I mean, it's better than Farrah. Did Farrah ever get her luggage? Yeah, you like the top Gabu? Gabu was lately one of my favorite beauty streams to go and see before she gets into a little apex. Get into Gabu. How are you, beauty? It's good to see you. Beyonce is now subbed. Can you imagine? She subbed to reality first, so listen, you know who the real Fiat. You know who the Let them know, sis. Let them know. The lady Roboblocks. The lady Robotessin. The lady. She's got another one, but we're not trying to get banned, so we're not going to say that one on here. Beyonce comes here for fashion advice. It's the other way around. I'm gonna give you guys a little inside scoop of what some of the changes that are coming to the jewelry box. Our BRB screen is inspired. Our future BRB screen is inspired by Beyonce. I'm gonna say that. It probably won't happen until April, but I'm gonna say that. Yeah. This is too. Girl, you know, I just can't ever be happy with the music that's playing. Yeah, please. Wow, Michelle too. Where's Kelly at? Kelly's out here living her best life, honestly. Cordova, thank you for the 100 bits. Reality, thank you for the gifted sub to Michelle Williams. Thank you for the gifted sub to Beyonce, John. And the gifted sub to Cosmosis. And the 100 subs from both Gabu and Reality. That's 200 from Reality. Cut it out. Hire a DoorDash to come. I thought about it, like, cause I ordered food before, like, while I was getting ready. I was like, girl, let me throw this shirt, is this a shirt? What is this? Jewelry? Accessory? Like, I don't know what you actually call this. But, I was almost like, let me try to put it on before my DoorDash get here so they can help me with the back. Bustier. Little bustier. Anyway. Oh, you've been done running. Sickening. Reality, get out! Reality, you already know I'm about that life. You don't want this heat. Y'all started the scam train. Y'all get on my nerve. PoorMichelle.com. Have you seen it? I'm telling you. It exists elsewhere in other areas of the internet. Link? Just kidding. Link me! I'm just kidding. Of course, doll thighs. It's always so good to see you. You always put a smile on my face. Wait, I didn't see this. Tulips, how are you, beautiful? It's so good to see you. Did Farrah's luggage was, I don't know if it was found. Ever since they told her she gotta go catch her flight, they will send her luggage. I ain't heard from her, so I'm assuming she got her luggage. Thrift Store Milkshakes, how are you, beautiful? It's so good to see you. Jester. Hi, beauty. It's good to see you. Pro out here doing photo shoots and serving looks. I have a photo shoot tomorrow. I have a good old photo shoot tomorrow. Tomorrow is a full day for me, honey. Who has Farrah's luggage? It's not Beyonce. I'll tell you that, because she said she was going to send it. And I believe her. Bustier. I don't think it's technically a shirt. Right, it has armholes. It does have armholes. It's like a necklace. No, it's not a necklace. It's like a... I don't know what this would be considered. It's an accessory nonetheless. It's a top. It's not a top, it's a blouse like some of the home essentials. The home essentials do be having things like this because you just never know. Cozy, how are you, Cozy? It's good to see you, beauty. How's your weekend going? Cozy, you know. Cozy will keep you cozy with them arms, honey. Put some lash glue on your shoulder. You know, that's a good idea, but my lash glue is black. Like, it's black. And I don't want it to, like... I just don't want it to look like I got black goo on my shoulder. You know what I mean? Photo shoot. I want to see looks. Well, it's a photo shoot for the monkeypox vaccine that I have to do tomorrow. There'll be ads all over San Francisco, telling people to get the the new monkeypox vaccine that's coming out. So I have that tomorrow. Do you got Elmer's industrial glue? Elmer's got an industrial glue. Looking forward to our one-on-one. You listen. Oh, Cozy and reality one-on-one. I'm trying to see something. What? I want to see. Is this on streams? Oh yes, for 11 the top. I love it. Star Sweetness, how are you, beauty? It's good to see you. A conductor. Imagine. I'd consider it a top. Conduct to this. Okay. It's good. You got to gold? Okay, gold. 5, 4. In solos or duos or trios? It's gorgeous. That's what it is. How long did all those pearls take to make it the clam? You know, there is 1, 2, you know, I think we'll say 75. You know what we should do? I should wear this again and have chat guess how many pearls are on here. I should have chat try to guess how many pearls are on here. And whoever guesses the closest without going over, like, we'll buy them, like, some merch or something. I should have thought about this before. Yes, for the public health. Absolutely. Absolutely. The San Francisco AIDS Foundation does... I work a lot with them because of a show I curate outside of shows. Outside of drag things and outside of work. So it was really cool that they reached out to me to do this also. Take your arms out and twist it around, then twist it back to put your arms through. Now, Mimi, why would I do that, Mimi? Mimi, what? It's giving no. It's true. It's true. Waited all week for another pearl stream and she does not disappoint. You are so sweet, John. John, you are so sweet. So, to close the back is closed. I mean, I guess I can make this a little tighter. But I'm scared that I'm gonna break it, girl. You know I'm strong. I'm not dainty, girl. I mean, I like to pretend that I'm dainty. But I am a strong woman, honey. And if this thing is trying to, like... I feel like I could go... I'm not gonna do it. I was gonna do something and probably embarrass myself. A sensible 74 pairs, right? Oh, this is going to be easy to count. It's only 10 down. So count how many it is this way. Count many, not a flip. Count how many it is this way and then multiply by 10 and then maybe this is 10? I don't know. The real question is whether it's too risque for TwitchCon. Oh, I wear less than this for TwitchCon. You should have seen me. In Las Vegas, girl. I wear less than this at TwitchCon, girl. Mm-hmm. I wear the most on stage, and when I get off stage, naked, girl, naked. 155, maybe. I'm not allowed to argue my arms aren't big anymore because someone has photoshopped my... I'm trying to see. 350? That's a lot of pearls. You trying to say I need a lot of pearls? You trying to say I need a lot of pearls to cover... literally put my arm over my face. And it's the same size, and I believe it. The issue is just the arms. I think they needed to bring... They should have crisscrossed the back of the arms is what they should have did. I wonder if I could do that. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know if I could do it, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna see. You like the hair shifty? You like the hair shifty? You know, we're gonna be with one of the richest white women on the planet. That is Miss Angelica. Miss Angelica Myma, honey. You could always make it a halter top. Yeah. I guess I could do that. That's what I should do. That's what I should do. I should make it a halter top. Doll thighs. Doll thighs, you're literally the one. I'm doing that. I'm absolutely doing that. Oh no, I'm scared. I'm scared. Can you do it? Nah, we're not doing a flip. Not in this shirt. Not in this room. I already did it. I already did, bitch. Don't tell people my secret. Okay. Wait, what did I? Oh, the run? I'm forgetting. What if the pearls break and pop off? It's too strong. I don't think so. I don't think so. Like, this is some, like, grade A wire holding it together. I think I would have trouble even cutting it, to be honest. We have a picture together? No, yeah. I know that. I know that. You're absolutely stunning and you can wear anything. That's not true. That's not true, though. The way I found the link to this top... You should get it, and we should both wear it at the same time. And then, yeah. I would love to see it. I just rewatched your TwitchCon performance. You ate them up. That was actually where I first saw you and had to... Oh my god! Did you... Doll Thighs, I'm assuming you saw live? Did you see me live there, or did you see me, Did you see it via the interwebs? Maybe you could use, like, a ribbon or a necklace. Probably. I'm gonna try something. What did you do to your hair? I figured you would have like a straight bust down 62-inch something. I'm scared. I'm really scared. If you don't get Anjie in this bitch right now, listen. Get 7 minutes. 7 minutes. I'm trying to see my nemesis sister. Not the nemesis sister. There's roughly 310 pearls on it. It makes me look top heavy. Like, I thought I wanted bigger titties. In this shirt, I don't. In this shirt, I do not. I stand you being so... You are so sweet, Kosi. You are so sweet. No, I wish I watched the viral version. I watched the... Oh, you watched the viral version. I'll go to TwitchCon next year for sure, though. This year. You mean this year. You mean this year. You're going this year. You better be going this year. Them, how are you, them? It's so good to see you, beauty. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Yeah, this year. Okay. Are we ready for our diamond of this season? I think we're ready. I'm going to try to sit down. I know this is going to be so uncomfortable. Okay, let's get seated. I'm already knowing. Anjie, do not get me bans. Anjie, don't get me bans. Don't get me banned. I'm just so, I just know Angie's gonna get me banned. You guys, listen. Okay, let's get seated. Oh, okay. Oh! Let me see if, oh, not the lighting issues. It's okay. It's okay. We'll see what happens. Let's get the, backup ready. We have some new things. I'm so excited. Okay. Let's see if we can get her on the line. Matt, how are you, Matt? It's good to see you. You haven't seen Anjie in forever? I know. It's been quite some time. I've been here. You've been here. Wait. No, did I say Matt? Angie, you gotta pick up the phone, sis. Sight, how are you, beauty? It's so good to see you. And you looking like a goddess with it. Stop it. Stop it. If you guys aren't following Sight, get into Sight. We'll give her a shout out while we wait for Angie to pick up the phone. Oh, not shouting out Angie. Oh, I didn't turn off the redeems. Matt, I will give you a twirl in a bit. Oh, she looks bitch. I love it. Okay, y'all haven't seen it. Okay, so I was trying to give, let me shout out Sykes before we transition on over. Okay. I don't know what's going on. Go give Sykes a little love. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Wait, I don't think I'm ready. I think I'm obviously not ready for a number of reasons. Okay. Well, I've never had so many issues in my life. Girl. Let me just put this on. Okay. So, did I do that right? I did do that right. Introducing the one, the only, Anjie Myma, the former glittery sensation of San Francisco, with a makeup game strong enough to challenge Picasso. Anjie is not your average queen. She's a spectacle in stilettos. Hailing from the city by the bay, she brings more sass than the Golden Gate Bridge on a windy day. Anjie Myma's performances are like a cosmic collision between an extra yeasty sourdough loaf and Beyonce, leaving audiences wondering if they just witnessed a gag or a close encounter of the fabulous kind. When she's not strutting her stuff on stage, she stays home. Period. Angie's about to take you on a ride through a realm where sequins reign supreme, laughter is official currency, and the glam factor is off the charts. Get ready for a dose of fabulous you didn't know you needed. It's your Diamond's favorite Diamond, you guys. It's that time. I hope this is... You guys, look at Angie! Hi, beauty.
Hi.
I live!
Oh my god, my hair is too dark for the lights.
It's okay. It looks good.
Look.
And you just made this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You couldn't find any of your hair, and you just put this together.
Yeah, I think the only wig that I had left after the purge of all my drag was just, like, the bump it inside this. It is a ratty old afro.
It's sickening.
Oh, thank you.
Girl, the way... I'm so pissed. The way that I purposely did not wear straight hairs, because I was like, Angie's gonna wear something blind. Angie's gonna wear something blind. This bitch didn't. I'm so
I mean, I had to wear my civil rights hair tonight.
I fucking hate you. I fucking hate you. Okay, not her fucking civil rights hair. I told you, I'm gonna get banned. Don't get me banned. Okay. You guys, that is, I feel like I'm like, now look, now do you see, like, I feel like I'm extra shiny now sitting next to Angie. I feel like I'm giving, like, the hair is little.
I'm so fucking hot. I forgot how hot drag is.
Angie got lights. Yeah. Is this a good old Kipper Snacks?
It
original?
Is.
Oh, it's a little throwback. I should have worn a costume.
By way of Poyo. I was supposed to give it back to Poyo years ago and I forgot to.
She probably forgot about it. She's wearing... I love what she's wearing. We're not going to get into that. Let's get into this interview. Okay. Now, you guys, we've got a lot of new things.
Girl, hold on. I'm dying because on my For You page, I have it up, right? Just because I was, like, scrolling earlier. And why is it just some dude's butthole just, like...
No. Here she go. Okay. We're gonna start with our typical... Angie doesn't need a warm-up, but we're gonna give her the warm-up anyways. The good old would you rather. Okay. We always start sweet or savory. Everybody in chat, please go ahead and answer. Sweet and savory.
Oh, savory, 100%. I think I used to love sweet. I mean, I like some sweet, but I'm totally savory now.
City or suburb?
Depends on the city. I think San Francisco Bay Area, I don't know. Here, I like the suburbs, though.
Okay. Chanel Cosmetics or Chanel Apparel?
Cosmetics, because they're not plus size appropriate. Like, they do not like the big girls.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Well, damn.
I
Okay.
I could buy a pair of shoes and maybe a purse, but not any clothes.
Yeah, maybe some earrings or something.
Oh,
That's true. Black Opal or Krylon?
Oh, I would have. Oh gosh, I would say Krylon because it's like what I've always used, but I love Black Opal. I mean, bust down, go to any Walgreens, you get yourself some Black Opal.
A good old beauty supply.
Mm-hmm.
Stick or liquid foundation?
Ooh, I would say liquid foundation if you're going for everyday, or if you want like a full pancake beat down with the stick. You can't beat the stick.
Okay. A cream or powder highlight?
Oh, powder. I'm so oily, I don't do creams.
You don't do any creams?
No. When I do my foundation, I powdered the shit out of it. I look like a friggin' like a donut, powdered donut.
Come through. So pressed or loose powder?
Loose, for sure.
We know she likes loose.
Right.
A job in tech or a husband in tech?
Well, since Joshua is watching this,
So, married to medicine or a basketball wife?
Oh, married to medicine.
Same.
I want to live forever.
Same, honestly. Vanilla or kinky?
Vanilla with nuts.
Taco Bell or Chipotle?
Oh, Taco Bell for sure. Sorry, Chipotle.
Oh, okay. A battle royale or a horror game?
Like, why does it have to be one or the other? I probably prefer a horror game, actually.
Because you okay.
The VRs are too sweaty sometimes.
I know people in chat are gonna agree with that. I already see it. Marvel or DC?
Oh, Marvel all the way.
Khalees or Tweet?
Oh, I want to say Khalees, but she's so problematic.
Yeah.
I would say Tweet too, but she doesn't do much anymore. So
Yeah.
neither of them.
Trina or Lil Kim?
Trina, for sure.
Okay.
Sure. Although her Instagram is wild. Maybe I should pull that up later.
Trina's?
Yes. Girl, oh girl.
I feel like you would know. Fly or teleport?
Teleport. I'd rather just get there.
I heard that. Heal or immortality?
Wait, what?
Heal or immortality?
Oh, immortality.
Same. I don't know, actually. I don't know. Not her falling off.
I know, I can't be doing that.
Are you going to a male or a female strip club?
Female. I've been to both, but I think female strip clubs are more interesting.
Yeah.
You know?
If your house is so your house is on fire. Are you saving Moo or Yaya?
That's rude.
They're both so for those of you who don't know, they are both her dogs. She's got two.
Yes. I would pick them both up and run my
You
ass
can't do that.
downstairs.
It's one
No,
or the other.
I am changing the rules. I'm picking them both.
Okay, Moo and Yaya or Joshua.
You rude. Good night. You know he's watching too.
And I'm sure the dogs are right there too.
They sure are. Of course I would save Joshua.
Dothai said Joshua can figure it out. Save the children.
We got insurance on the dog.
Ah! Okay, so going back to horror, paranormal horror or slasher horror?
I like slasher horror. I like the
Over
girls and the
paranormal?
gore. Yeah.
Really?
I don't know. I feel like paranormal just isn't. It is not scary to me.
So do you still pick slasher over sci-fi?
Yeah, I
Hmm.
think so. Though.
Expensive
But I
jewelry?
like
Are you expensive jewelry or expensive clothing?
jewelry. It lasts longer.
And it sells at a higher profit. I'm with you on
Yeah,
that. A large wedding or a small wedding?
Oh, I would have a small wedding.
Really? I see
Yeah.
that for you, actually. For you, I actually see that. Yeah.
I'm not trying to like, pay for a ton of people to be there having a party while I'm stressed out. No, thank you.
Shouldn't they be paying? Well, I guess like the venue and food,
Mhm.
you would have to. Well, a big immediate family or a small immediate family?
Well, I have a small immediate family, and I love it, so I'd stick with my small family.
Okay. It's an apocalypse. It's the end of the world. Is it a zombie apocalypse or a pandemic apocalypse?
Aren't they the same thing?
Actually,
Let's do zombie apocalypse. I'll get my Michonne realness.
I heard the fuck out of that. Last but not least, a diamond or a pearl?
Mm. I'm gonna be a diamond always. They're worth more money.
Ah! It depends on the size, bitch. Okay.
It's gonna be a big ass pearl.
Okay, so we're moving on. We're gonna try something new here on Diamonds and Pearl, and it's rapid fire. So let's see if you can hang. We're gonna go by real quick, okay? See if you remember some of these, because some of these are things that these are all things that you should relate to you. Okay, your very first foundation.
Krylon, TV paint stick.
Oh, your now favorite foundation.
Ooh. Oh. I don't know. I don't have one. I have nice skin.
Come through, bitch. So favorite concealer.
Favorite concealer. I think the Chanel concealer is probably one of the best.
Really?
Yeah. It's expensive.
What a whore. Your go-to setting powder.
Oh, the old lady powder. I don't even remember. The Cody powder.
Oh, Cody powder? Not
Yes.
this. Not this.
Sounds like your grandma but locks it down.
A highlighter of choice?
I actually just use eyeshadow as highlighter.
Do you really? Oh, you do?
Yeah.
You do? Favorite Drag Race queen?
Oh, God. That's too hard. I don't know. There's too many. I think personality-wise, probably. I really like Thorgy Thor, oddly enough.
Goop.
But I think somebody that I know personally, I think Lineisha is probably my favorite.
Yeah. Fair. Yeah. Favorite local San Francisco queen?
Pearl.
You can't say me. You can't say me. You cannot say me.
Well, Maxine, duh.
Oh, Maxine.
You know, there's a lot. I mean, I think that core that we were performing with a lot, I think they're all my favorite.
Okay.
And of course, Koyo. I mean, hello, she's the one that got me.
Now she's wrestling and things and drags.
I know.
I live. Okay, favorite cosmetic brand? I already know what she's gonna say.
Cosmetic breed? Oh God, I don't know. I think it's hard for me to be loyal to one because I've used so many. Like literally, in my kit is like everything. So I don't know. I
Not,
don't know. It's
not,
too hard
not,
to
not,
answer.
not this. Okay, favorite thing to eat?
Burritos.
Favorite place to eat?
My living room.
Favorite color to wear on stage?
Oh gosh. Either black or gold.
I knew it. Favorite relative?
Oh, my brother.
Celebrity crush?
Mm, I don't know. I think celebrities are weird, so I don't really have a celebrity crush.
I feel that. Favorite game of all time?
Cards Against Humanity.
Ah,
Like,
problematic.
it's
Problematic.
weird hearing parents say big black dicks.
So,
Oh. It's also weird. Let me tell you, I already have a story. We were playing one time, and my dad was talking about putting bookmarks in people's coochies. Just leave it there.
putting bookmarks?
Yes, eating the girl out, putting a bookmark in it to come back for more later. We were like, oh, we're done.
Not
Thank you,
picking
ladies.
up where you
I'm
left off in the middle of eating. I cannot. Favorite holiday?
Oh, Christmas.
Favorite date spot?
Favorite what?
Date spot?
Oh, date spot. I don't know. Anywhere with Joshua.
Oh, that's sweet. Favorite position?
Standing up. I mean, it's like position in what? Football?
Favorite person in the world?
Joshua.
Oh, not her being this sweet. Not her being so nice.
I
Oh,
know.
I thought she was going to say Beyonce. I love that. Okay. Who is this? Hello? Okay, so these are from the audience. Now, you know, some of them you don't fully answer, but the first question is, who is Anjie? What is Anjie? Where is Anjie? When is Anjie? Why is Anjie? How is Anjie? This is from Mimi Osa, by the way. Her real question, fuck, marry, kill. Lady, Dusa, and Riz.
Oh, God. It's gonna be, oh God, Mary Riz, hello the celebrity,
Yep.
because we need financial stability. And I'm not fucking my sisters, so I gotta kill them both. Sorry.
I heard that. She said, listen, I'm not doing the incest. I heard that. Okay. Jay, this is from Jay. If you believe in a past life, who were you in a past life, or rather, what do you think you did as a profession?
Well, I think I was probably on a plantation somewhere.
Not this. I knew she was gonna go there. I'm gonna get banned. Okay, what's your social security number?
Social security number? You know what? I'm black. I don't have good credit.
What's your favorite hobby if you have one now?
Oh, let's see. Hobby has to be music. I mean, it's what I do other than, coding and work and shit. So it's gotta be music.
Okay. This one's from Miss Riz. What is the wildest thing you've seen on TikTok or IG this year?
Wildest? Well, I don't know. It has to be something that really gooped me. I mean, I think the one that I sent you yesterday with the boy drinking out of the toilet was pretty.
No, oh God, we're gonna get into that.
But I don't know. Sometimes they all just kind of run into each other, and I'm just like, oh, okay.
I literally almost threw up watching that. Oh my God. Okay. Lastly, what the cow coochie taste like, girl? It's anonymous. We don't have to answer that. We don't have to go there. We don't have to.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Okay.
I'd
So,
imagine she's beefy.
you said who?
I said I'd imagine she's beefy.
Probably so. We're gonna do a poll for this next segment. I need everyone to vote. We're gonna do something called, for today we'll call it FAP, but we're gonna see Angie's For You page. We want to know if you think Angie's For You page is the problem. Wait, do you think Angie is the freak or her For You page is the freak? Okay, which is it? Which is it? Angie's the freak? The for Angie page is the freak. I'm gonna give y'all 1 minute. Go ahead and start the poll. Fat ass pussy. Not this. Not you voting in the poll too. I mean, both mean she's a freak. Why would? That's a good point. I guess both could. How do I subscribe to get videos from Angie? I would love it. I can send you everything she sends me, so I don't have to watch it because listen, scared for my life. Okay, let me pull up the.
Not my friend.
I could see who's. I could already see what it's gonna be. I could already see what it's gonna be. I get videos every day from Angie when I'm asleep. I get scared sometimes. Now what? Yes, do hashtag, not hashtag, exclamation mark DOS or exclamation mark diamond to follow her on all her socials. Why'd she try to give me her MySpace? Why'd she try to give me her MySpace? They said Angie's a freak. Well, we about to find out. Okay, go ahead and get your share screen ready. Are you ready?
Girl, these damn sequins. Oof.
Okay, I'm about to pull it up. Ready and hit it. Not it. That's the wrong one. We're gonna share her. We're gonna share her. Oh, that's the wrong share screen. This is the share screen I wanted to go to. My bad. And did it go back to... There we go. This is Angie's For You page. Let's start at the top. I feel like... Is this... Just a mess. It's fine. Is this, Okay, so this is Instagram. The Belladonna. Yeah, start at the... Wait a second! Not homeboy in the gray sweats.
Right? That's what I said. And how about I straight up thought, I was like, oh, look at Deuce down here.
Okay, let's click it. Not Aja. Okay, let's go ahead and click some and let's scroll.
Oh, let's see.
No, we need to see what these videos are giving. Click some of these videos.
Oh, what's this one?
Yeah, that's Miss Aja. What is this?
I don't know, but it doesn't want to load. The fuck is it doing?
Oh, not fail videos.
Why is it not loading?
I'm scared.
Oh, it's the rope burn. Oh, God.
Okay, that's not that bad. That's not that bad. Okay, that's not bad. Let's see what else she got in here. So we see a lot of men, a lot of muscles. Oh, that's cute. Yes. It's giving normal so far.
Dude, that grosses me out. I can't do fingers.
What is homeboy right there with the chaps?
The chap, this one?
What is this? Lots of men's. What is homegirl with the orange shirt? Oh, this is just a photo.
Yeah. Girl, you didn't know that's Patrick LaBelle.
Who's Patrick LaBelle?
Patti LaBelle's sister.
Is that real? I hate you. I hate you. Okay.
There's lots of dogs and men's.
A lot of men. A lot of men.
That's Kadarius on a Friday night.
Well. Well. You see it. You see it.
I don't know. There's not really anything crazy. I
This
feel like the
doesn't.
crazy stuff.
I feel like this is telling on you. I feel like this is telling you that it is Anjie that is a freak. Okay,
Girl,
so
what is this?
that is that looks like it's top surgery, bitch. Before and after. Not this. Okay, so now I'm gonna share what I get sent, which I think is gonna prove that it's Anjie that's the freak.
Oh,
not clearly not her. Not her. It's not her For You page. It's Anjie. Okay.
Wait. I don't know. This shit's not loading.
Okay, press pause on that. I'm gonna show you what I get sent. Y'all ready for this? Are y'all ready for this? Hold on. Where is it? Okay, now this is what Anjie sends me. I feel like I should turn the music down for this. Hold on. Now, if you don't have a garbage can near you, I'm telling you to get you one now. This is your warning.
Okay, this one is really disgusting. I mean, yeah, that one is really gross. That's probably the most disgusting one I've seen in a long time.
Oh!
But the fact that he smiles is what kills me. It's like, oh no.
Why? Okay.
That was funny too. Watch that other one.
This is so loud. Hold on. This is ridiculous. Now, why the fuck? This is ridiculous. That is just so trifling. I feel like Anjie be so, like how why why? Where the hell?
Did you see Homeboy's face in the background? He totally had all the brown stuff smudged all over his face.
That,
okay, that was my favorite, the little baby boy. That was funny.
Yeah, you don't say.
Is it worth it? Let me work it. I put my thing down, flip it and reverse it.
not Edwin.
If you got a big, let me search it to find out how hard I gotta work it.
There is another one. There is another one where his remix. They have like a whole remix of him. Not the Black Golden Girls. Not the Black Golden Girls. Can I vote against us, honestly? Who are these women?
Right? They should have got that guy who sang the... Like,
not in 6 months, I'm gonna beat you. Are these real women or is this AI?
I think it's AI. I mean, but there's this, though.
And why is the singing off?
I want to get straight up here Joshua listening to his stream downstairs.
I can't. I'm scared. What is this? I haven't seen this.
No, I sent you so many, I don't even remember.
Her panties fell off? Ah! Not this. I haven't seen this either.
You can just get a wet wipe and finger it out like a dirty bowl in the sink.
No, I can't promise that some of them are safe to be
Why
played on
douche when you
stream.
can just get a wet wipe and finger it out like a dirty bowl in the sink?
What?
Why douche when you can just get a wet wipe and finger it out like a dirty bowl in the...
Get out. Get out of here. Get out of here.
Oh, God.
Oh, damn.
Oh, God.
What is this?
Guys, she just ate a booger. She's chewing on a booger right now. I swear to God on my everything I love, she just chewed a booger.
Oh no,
What's
not
with
this
the booger in her
one.
mouth? look. Watch.
But I look, you feel like I've been seeing people do this all the time.
Do it.
Ah!
I'm scared to keep going, you guys. I'm scared to keep going. I mean, can you please call my dog's name? Not this.
Oh my God.
Not this. And
Maniga! I don't have a very loud
Josh and I used to work at this place where we had a student named
They started yelling
Nega.
at a group of black.
That was her name.
Did you see that?
She was, or what nationality she was. But they used to call her name over the loudspeaker. It was such a mess.
no. I'm scared.
Hold up now, bitch. I don't get down like that. Get your hands off me, bitch. Get the fuck off me. Fuck wrong with you? Bitch, what's up? Hold up.
Oh, that cat.
Bitch, watch out! Hold up!
Owner, bitch, I'll
See, that's why I don't like cats, though. I mean, cats are nice and all, but I can't have a cat.
No, my partner's cat is not the nicest. This is wild. Okay. Oh God, I don't even know if I. Oh my God, I see something. What? Hold on. Okay, what's this?
Day 3, eating raw chicken until I get a tummy ache. So far, I've not got sick, and my parasites are very happy. Don't try this at home. This is for science.
Ah! Get off of there! Get off of there! Get off of there! Get off! Get off! Is he still?
Wait till the end. Oh my God, wait till the end of this one. It's nasty. That part was gross, but the very end is like, whoop. It's legit. It's legit.
Help. Angie, what is it that you be watching? Oh, that's the egg! Oh, that's the
Day
egg!
3, eating raw chicken until I get a tummy ache.
That is the egg! I thought it was orange juice.
No, it was egg yolks. Girl, not me with the message requests. No.
I'm scared.
Hi, I just wanted to try these on before I buy them. Can I use your fitting room? Sure, you can use that fitting room right there. So I tried them and they didn't fit me, so I'm just gonna give these back to you. Thanks. Oh, no problem. Smells like fish. We don't even have a Red Lobster in this mall.
We're closing it!
Not
We're
that
closing
job.
it! We're closing it! Oh, girl. Last one.
Please hear me out on one thing.
What is it? Make it quick.
I promise you I'll make it quick. Let's say that you have a battery-operated vibrator.
You know what? We're done right there. We're done.
You're about to
Honestly,
climax.
me.
Okay. Well,
the batteries go out.
Okay, thanks.
I think we found our answer. It's Angie, girl. Her For You page was nothing but men's. Now she's so real for that. Oh, Lord. Now I'm intrigued. You want to keep... No, we're not going to keep this going. We got questions to ask. I need to be saved. I need to be saved. No, why didn't the judge let her finish? Okay. Angie, you have plenty of people... The chicken one messed me up, too. The chicken one... Not Golan. Okay. Okay. We're gonna go back. We're gonna go back. I can't. Well, we're gonna go back to... Are y'all ready for the interview? We're ready for the interview. We're going to the interview right now. Lord. My stomach.
Oh, that's not a black post.
Okay. Well, yeah, the clothes could just fall off at this point. Like, my stomach needs to recover, my mind needs to recover. I feel like my throat, like, has acid in it from wanting to throw up. I think I threw up inside my mouth a little bit. Okay, so for those that don't know, I've actually known Anjie for some time now. Nope. I've known Anjie for some time, mostly around entertaining. Now, I was a mess back then, so most of my favorite Anjie moments are pretty tame because I was like the one that was kind of out there back in the day. But I'd probably say one of my favorite IRL Anjie moments were probably the one time you did my face.
Oh, yeah. That was
Probably.
fun.
Do you have, and obviously anytime I saw Anjie perform live, do you have a favorite Pearl IRL moment? And I feel like I already know what it is, bitch.
Well, let's see. I think
Not
I
this.
think like, there's a tie. My favorite was when you were doing your that farewell show that we did together.
Oh yeah, before I got my titties. Yes.
Yes. I think that was my favorite. I think because it was nice, and I feel like it was a nice send off for you for the next part of your journey, but then kind of a nice close of a chapter for me, since that was probably the last show that I did.
That was probably like the last performance you did, now that I think about it. Oh my god. Somebody look at my Instagram. When did I get titties? Someone go check. And what's the other one?
When you walked into the window.
I fucking knew it, bitch. I fucking knew it. We were at this club, and we were performing.
I think I got the picture saved on my phone too.
Not this. Not this. We were upstairs where the green room was, which was basically another part of the club that they were just not allowed to let other people go into. Now, there was a separate room that you could walk into, and it was glass all the way around. And it was clean place.
It was like a patio or something.
My ass was running around. I don't know who I was looking for. I ran straight into that glass. I ran smacked face
onto it.
Landed straight on my neck.
I think what was crazy was there was like a Pearl face print on the window.
On the window. Y'all remember when Kim Kardashian got into a fight with Kourtney, and Kourtney slapped her face into the wall, and then you see some of Kim's makeup on the wall? That's what it was giving. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Anyway, so which came first, cosmetics or entertaining?
Entertaining.
Really?
I started drag in 2008. So I won Miss Tranny Shack Star Search in 2008, and my sister Brianna Cracker was also competing there, and she was the one that actually got me into cosmetics because at the time she was like a business manager or counter manager or something for Clarence. Yeah, so she started me there.
That is incredible. I had no idea it was like the good old drag queens helped you get your way into cosmetics. Okay. What? So it was drag that got you into makeup, and what was your journey getting into luxury cosmetics?
Oh god. Well, so I kind of happened into it. So I was working for another makeup brand called Inglot.
Oh, Inglot! I used to use their cream liner.
Yeah, so I actually launched their Inglot business in San Francisco. And I was working for them, and my manager at the time, she also oversaw some of the Chanel Beauty stuff while we were working at the department store. So she was like, I think you would be a good fit for this role. And of course I was like, sure, I'll take it. I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. Not knowing what I was getting myself into, but I ended up loving it, but it was a lot.
I had no idea that you worked for England before Chanel. Wait, did I know that? Maybe I did know that.
Possibly. It would have been like it would have been like really early on when I met you, I think.
Maybe.
I mean, it kind of all blurs together at this point, but it's like it was like probably 2012, something like that. 2011.
Yeah, because that would probably match with when I started entertaining, I think. Maybe. So one thing I learned from Anjie is that all, if not most, luxury foundations are scented. And I think you said one was, is it Chanel that's rose scented?
Yeah. Yeah, all their products are rose.
What's your favorite scent from a foundation?
Oh, I think YSL has the best smelling foundation. It smells, I don't even know what it smells like. It smells like berries and flowers. It's really interesting.
If y'all have never put on luxury foundation, try it one time. Because I can't tell you, like, I have been wearing makeup for years and years and years. Almost half my life at this point. And this year's the first year I've actually, like, started to wear luxury foundation. And I don't know if it's just like the lightweightness of it or the fact that it's scented, but now like I'd be excited to put on my little foundation now.
You know, I think what it is, I think I remember this from when I worked there. It's like I think they go like an extra step when making it. Like they actually like mill the pigments thinner or finer so they look just more smooth and more like airbrushed on the skin. And I think that's kind of like what differentiates, you know.
I'm sold.
Versus like, you know.
I don't think I'll ever go back to. I don't think I'll ever go back to foundation that's not luxury anymore. Call me bougie if you want to, but that's what it is. I don't know if you know much of the scents that I like, but what would you assume would be like my favorites or foundation that I would really like the scent of?
I don't know. I don't really know what you like to smell like.
So far, I'm really loving Givenchy's.
I think the Tom Ford one smells really good too. You should try that. It's just expensive as hell.
What does it smell like?
It's flowery too. I think a lot of them are flowery or flower based because it's like that kind of like tradition.
Giving floral puss. Okay.
But I mean, I think I still default to Chanel just because it's like it's what I know and kind of what I love. If it's not broke, why?
I'm here for it. Knowing that you worked for Chanel, did you also like their perfume?
I did, yeah. I love their perfume.
Chanel was actually my intro to wearing real perfume. I started wearing Chance by Chanel when I was younger, and then eventually moved to Mademoiselle. But now, yeah. But now I wear Diptyque's Joson. I wear a little Chloe and I don't know how to say them, but a Gallon and Goats. I think that's how you say them. What are some of your scents?
So I don't really wear fragrance a lot anymore because for some reason I'm super sensitive to it now. But if I'm going to wear scents, the 4 that I have, so I have a Diptyque.
Oh, which Diptyque? I wear Joson.
I have it right over here. I forget the name of it though. It's the one that smells like jasmine-y floral.
Okay.
Not Dosan. I think it's Eau Duelle maybe, something like that. Then I have a Hermes if I want to smell like masculine and get in my like the masculinities.
Oh. Okay.
You know, I've had the Hermes fragrance for a while though, and I love it. It lasts forever. And let's see what else. I mean, of course, Chanel fragrances too. I think Allure and Allure Homme Sport are my 2 favorites.
I don't think I think after Mademoiselle I stopped wearing Chanel. So I don't know any of their new scents.
I think too with women's fragrance, like I feel like the ones that you can just get at the department store are kind of more common. You know what I mean? But
Mm-hmm.
like they have a whole line of fragrances that you can only get in like luxury retailers that are amazing. Like they have one that's 39, number 39. That smell is so beautiful.
See, this I feel like this is getting into the territory where you have to keep the perfume in the fridge.
Yeah, well, and yes,
I don't know
and
about that.
they're like meant to be sprayed liberally too, so you go through them really fast. I
Mm-mm.
think my all-time favorite fragrance though from Chanel is called Sycamore. It just smells like wood and trees. It's just beautiful.
Rich white woman. Listen. Okay, so you've been entertaining for some time before your hiatus. What was it that made you throw on the wig in the first place? How did drag become a thing for you?
So I think I've always been a drag queen. Like when I was little, Tu Wong Fu was like my favorite movie, and I used to dress up in quilts and blankets and like literally reenact the whole movie in our living room without trying to like tip off my brother, tip off my parents, or anything. But I'm sure they saw. But what actually got me to do the Star Search competition was Sandra, my sister, my drag sister. She was like, "You should do it, and we could do it together. Like you could be
Oh,
in
I
the
love
number."
that.
So I ended up doing it and had her in the number with me. So it was kind of like a duo, but she didn't really have a speaking role. She was a treat. So um, so I ended up winning. But that kind of kicked it off. I mean, I kind of always like dabbled in the idea, and I'm a performer naturally too, just as a musician. I'm a performer, but doing that more bit more of a colorful outlet, I think, is what really towards doing it more frequently and
So
eventually full time.
you said you used to act out to Wong Fu. Who would you always act out as?
Noxzema.
Oh! Why did I think you was gonna say Patrick?
No, I always thought she was crusty looking. I loved like the message, but I always thought she was crusty. I always wanted to be Noxie.
I feel it. I feel it. Not yet. Noxie, girl. Yes, Noxie. Okay, so I know some of the journey of the name, like some of the other potential options, but how did you get to Anjie Myma?
So I got to Anjie Myma because my first drag name was vetoed.
Yes.
And it was just not appropriate.
Huh.
So
no way.
So I was in the shower and I was just like, what could be funny? Because at the time when I started doing drag, it was more about having like these puns or play on words kind of names.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought, well, what could be funny but still sound like an actual name? And I love pancakes, so I was like, Aunt Jemima. Well, what about Angie Myma? And it just stuck, and people loved it.
Okay.
It's not really that spectacular. I feel like after I started performing regularly is when people started being more weird about the name, like
really.
Yes, complaining that I wasn't black and had a black name and stuff like that. And I was like, oh please.
What?
Yeah.
People used to say you weren't black.
Yes. Did I ever? I'm sure I told you the story where I was performing at Cookie Dough show, but I was doing like "I'm a Slave for You" dressed up like Harriet Tubman.
Oh, girl.
And somebody complained to her. Girl. She was like, how dare this person named Angie Myma have that name? They're not even black, and they're performing "I'm a Slave for You."
And is black.
Right. But Cookie Dough loved it. She was like, well, she's black. But I've had people too ask like, are you gonna change your name considering its connotations? And I'm like, no. Especially to that one person who specifically asked me that, because I'm like, you've known me for 13 years as Anjie Myma, now you think it's offensive? Like, I don't know.
Oh, really? Huh. So I remember you used to perform a lot of like Beyonce, catch a lot of pop top hits. If you were still performing now, what do you think you would be performing?
Gosh. I think, probably, I mean, still Beyonce, of course. I think for me, my ultimate performing inspiration is always going to be Beyonce because I feel like she's just a total package.
Yeah.
But I mean, I could definitely see myself performing some other things, like some of Megan Thee Stallion's music, possibly some of Nicki's music. I would really like get into K-pop too because I love.
Oh, what?
Yes. I remember one time I performed a 21 song and people were like, "Who's this?" But
do you remember when Genitalia did, I saw that! I saw that! Oh! Well, she did 21. Do you remember that?
Yes, after I did it.
Oh! Well.
And stole my wig.
And stole your wig?
Yes. Remember that big red wig I had?
Yeah,
she like came back 2 weeks later with a purple version of it. And I was like, girl, come on now.
Oh my god.
Like, if you're gonna come and do shows with me, like, don't be stealing my wig.
I feel it. So, that's gonna get into some of our next questions. What's your biggest drag ick?
Oh, not washing your drag. Gross.
I know you better talk to some of your family.
Yeah, I mean, it's nasty. I mean, I understand though. Sometimes you don't want to watch. Like, you're just too lazy after the show. It's like 3 in the morning, and you're like, I just want to go to bed. But yeah, not washing your drag is the worst. Or not washing your wigs too.
Them tights.
Them tights smell like corn chips.
Wash them motherfucking tights, girl. Throw them in the motherfucking washing machine. Girl, not or that puss. That's what it gives when you don't wash your clothes.
Right. Oh, you know what's the worst is the tucking belt. Your gap. If you don't wash it, oh, girl, that thing stinks.
You should. Well, I'm not gonna. Y'all just yeah. We'll leave it at that. Do you think all drag is valid? What makes good drag?
Yeah, of course. I think any drag is valid. I mean, as long as you're putting the effort into it and you're performing and doing as much as you can, I think it's all valid. I mean, I don't feel like anybody could say that drag is not valid because it's up to the artist. It's an art form. It's not. You can judge it, of course, but it's still valid.
Oh, I love that. Do you think anyone can do drag?
Sure.
She said sure.
I mean, if you want to.
So, have you ever had any real drag drama?
Drag drama?
I feel like you were never like a drama queen.
No, I don't. Yeah, no, I don't think so because I think a lot of the queens, like, especially in the city, I think I kind of kept them at like arm's distance. Like, I was still friendly with a lot of people, but there weren't a lot of the queens that I was really close with. Professional and friendly with them, but I mean, I never got close to a lot of the queens.
I heard that probably for good, probably worked out for the better. To be honest,
Well, I just feel like I kind of feel like sometimes people are a little bit cautious around me too because I never drank and drag. Like,
right.
I was always sober, so I feel like people kind of got weirded out that I wasn't that stereotypical drunk drag queen.
Yeah, I feel that. What would you say is one of your wildest moments in drag? Because I've heard a few stories.
Oh God. Wildest. I think for me, well, I don't know. I guess you could see it two ways. If it's like wildest from the audience perspective, I think any really of the performances at the cafe could have been wild because they were just fun and energetic and entertaining. I think wild for me were a lot of the little moments that only happened when like there was a couple people around, or if it was just Sandra and I running around being crazy. Like the time I almost got picked up by the police because they thought I was a prostitute. Like walking around, like that's pretty wild. Or I remember wild for me too. One time I was like doing a number and like just everything was going wrong. Like my wig flew off. I had like these big old bangles on my wrist, like they had these huge rhinestones on it. And I like dropped down to the ground and like cut my wrist open. It was just a mess. Like I was just a mess all around. But I mean, you learn from those things.
Yeah, that's the Sandra. That's the one. Why? Okay. So who's currently? Do you have like a current favorite drag queen?
Current favorite?
I feel like
No.
you said not really earlier.
No, not really. I think I can admire things about a lot of different drag queens, but I don't have one that I'm like, oh my god, you're the pinnacle.
Yeah, honestly. Do you still keep up with commercial drag or local drag?
I do, yeah. I mean, I kind of like peep on people all the time. Like I kind of see what they're doing, just keep an eye out on what's going on, keep like a finger on the pulse, but
okay,
but just not actively engaging with it.
That's
like the Gemini in me.
I heard the fuck out of that. Do you? Under what circumstances would you go back to performing?
I think it would have to be the right show for the right audience for the right pay, and I'd have to lose probably 30 more pounds.
This bitch always was talking about she had to lose more and more weight. This bitch is gonna be built like a straw and still be talking about I gotta lose a good 60 pounds. Honestly. Okay. I asked this because I've had a lot of people reach out to me asking for advice on how to start doing drag or advice for beginners, and I usually answer with follow-up questions to what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
If you were to have a drag baby, what's the first thing you would make them learn?
Well, I wouldn't have a drag baby.
We knew that. We knew that. I knew that was going to come.
But I don't necessarily think it'd have to be like makeup come first, but I think having the foundations correct, like make sure if you're gonna pad, have the correct padding, have the correct cinctures, stuff like that. Because I feel like there's too many queens that are like walking around that are like just sticks. I like the shape. I like the illusion.
So, do we want to talk about the shape? Is it if you are not surgically enhanced?
Mm-hmm.
Should we expect to see padding?
I think so. I mean,
I might have to agree, but that's just me.
That like ruins the illusion more than like a beautiful face and a brick body. You know what I mean?
She said it. It's not me.
And it doesn't have to be much. I mean, just roll up a t-shirt and stick it in your pants or something. Might be lumpy, but at least it's something.
I heard that. It's true. It's true. So you were maybe are still considered to be a part of the House of Glitter, which is considered a sober house. Your drag mother, Miss Pollo Del Mar, who I had a running podcast with for some time at the very start of my transition. That's who she is. How important or even impactful was it being part of a drag house for you?
I think is really important. I think more so than growing my drag, they are really like my second family. And I think my family away from my biological family when I was living in the city. And there's like a connection with them that I think that kind of transcends drag a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Like I know that if I have something or something's going wrong, I can always reach out to any of them and drop whatever they're doing to help me out or lend an ear.
Oh, I love that.
So I think it's more than just the art of drag, and of course drag did play such a huge role in building those connections, but at a certain point it's just gone beyond that. Now it's just we're a family.
That's beautiful. So I take it you're so close with them.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I don't talk to them. So I don't really talk to them regularly, but I think that's the other thing too. Like with family, like you don't necessarily have to talk to them regularly to always be connected.
Right. Exactly. Were you? So it's always been a sober house. So I'm assuming you were sober before you joined the house. How long have you been sober?
So before I started doing drag, I had been sober for probably 2 or 3 years, and then had been sober up until, I would say up until probably like 2010-ish, somewhere around there. But it's like I kind of toe the line though, because I don't technically consider myself sober. I just don't drink.
Okay.
And for me, especially with drag, I just associate it with not drinking, and I think it's probably because I associate drag with work too.
Yeah.
So like if I'm gonna do drag, I'm gonna do it to 100% of my capability, and being impaired is not. It won't help me do it.
I absolutely love that. I absolutely love that. So it wasn't like she was out here like being Pearl Teeny and was like, girl, I need to not drink no more. It was just like, this is work for me.
Right. And I always thought of it like that too. And I think that's kind of partially why I got so burnt out of it by it as well, because I was just doing so much and working so much. So it was just like burning the stick from both ends.
No, I feel that. I feel like I relate to that too. But the thing is, because I was gonna drink, and I would drink while, sometimes while working, bitch, and that's how that, So exponentially burnt up out of it, ish. So are you not? Would you say that you're not sober out of like a drag environment?
For a while, I wasn't. I am now though. So yeah, I haven't drank in over over 3 years. So yeah, now I'm sober. But again, it's just by choice. It's not, it's not. I don't consider myself sober by the definitions of sober, but I just don't drink.
Okay.
And I actually I kind of enjoy it. Like, what I feel like one of the worst things is as you get older, drinking is not fun really anymore. Like the next day, it's not.
It's not cute. It's like, especially if you have things to do, they're not getting done. At least for me, not anymore. Like if I need to stay in because she was drinking, I'm gonna stay in, girl. It's not the same.
Right.
Anyway, Bay Area. Wait, I know. So this next question was more so. I think for someone who like had a problem with drinking, but I don't feel like that's something that you relate to, because I know a lot of people, and like especially being part of the House of Glitter, once you go sober, like that a lot of times people run to other healthier coping mechanisms, or maybe some that are like not so healthy, for example like sugar. So I was gonna say, do you think there was something like that you turned to? But I guess
for sure, girl.
Oh, you think so? I'll come through. She's at the food.
Right. Hello. So and I think too, like when I stopped drinking, or when we stopped drinking, it was during the pandemic. So I think replacing that with something else, because we couldn't do anything during the pandemic. So I think eating replaced that too. And that's, I think, where I gained a few of the pounds. Got this body.
Listen, ain't nothing wrong with a little body, if you ask me. So Bay Area showstopper to a Seattle suburban woman. Why did that happen?
It was, it was kind of an easier choice for us. So we were at a place that we kind of had to make a decision on what we wanted to do. We were living in Oakland at the time, and just the rents was too crazy. And Joshua was like, "Well, maybe it's time that we spend some time with your family up north, up in Seattle, and it could also potentially save us quite a bit of money." So, I always tell people this. I think that rent in the Bay Area is absolutely ridiculous because the one bedroom that we were living in was going to go from $2,200 a month to over $3,000 a month. So, like, I don't care how much money you make, like $3,000 a month is ridiculous for a one bedroom apartment.
Yeah.
So it was kind of like a no-brainer for us, but it was bittersweet kind of leaving the Bay Area because I feel like I really grew up in the Bay Area. Like I became the person that I am now there. So coming back here has been a little bit kind of funky because I feel like when I left here I was a different person. Now coming back I'm a completely different person.
Yeah. Lady said, I have a friend who hit 25 and started getting the shits from drinking. It's a isn't it? It's a laxative, girl.
It is.
It's a laxative. It is absolutely a laxative. It probably just finally caught up to them. $3K is real. You will end up having to pay $3K for a one-bedroom apartment out here, if you're not lucky. And chances are, to find housing out here, you're probably not going to get lucky. I just read something, I think, earlier this studio sometimes too? Not for a studio, that's absolutely wild. Crazy because $3K for a one bedroom is like cheap. One bedrooms are $4K right now?
Yeah, that's wild.
And what really sucks, not to get too far off of the interview, but like, for disenfranchised folks, like, it's hard to leave a city. Mm-hmm. It is absolutely hard to leave a city because if I were to go somewhere like Florida where the cost of living is super cheap, or it's not necessarily going to be safe out there for me, and I'm not going to be able to get, like, I'm not employable out there. Right, so what the fuck am I supposed to do? Because, like, the system doesn't help me get the things that I need to do to be able to be paying $4,000 a month in rents.
Right.
But that's a whole nother conversation for a whole nother day.
You'll have to ask that to Honey Mahogany when she's the diamond of the season.
We not gonna go there. Were y'all ever close? Were y'all ever close?
Not super close. I mean, we were friendly, of course, but and then I talked to her quite a bit when that season that she got on Drag Race, and I was, doing the thing with Drag Race too, and we talked a little bit, but we weren't close. I've done a show a couple times, but we just never. I think we were just superficially nice to each other. There was nothing deep there, I don't think.
I feel like that's how she kind of just is in general.
Yeah.
I get it. Anyway. So I feel like when people compare San Francisco to any other city, it is Seattle. How would you compare the two?
I think Seattle is very similar to San Francisco. I mean, I think you can get everything that you can get in San Francisco in Seattle. It's just different. Like, people are different here. I feel like in San Francisco, people or just in California, I think people are generally warmer and more personable. I don't know if it's just a facade, like it's just a kind of fake California thing. But here, there's something called the Seattle Freeze where people literally are just like do not talk to you, and it's weird. Oh. It was very weird experiencing that as somebody growing up here, moving away and then coming back, because it's very apparent. And I don't think people
really.
Yeah, and I don't think people realize it, but it's there. It's just really strange.
I mean, I feel like when I was younger, maybe I might find that weird. But I think now, like, I feel like I might like that. Like, I don't need to be talking to strangers, you know?
Yeah, I think, well, yeah, I like it and no. Like, I feel like people can be really just, like, almost rude here.
Rude?
It's like, I don't know, yeah, it's like a weird, almost like they're giving you, like, stank face all the time. Like, what are you looking at? You know?
Oh, they be looking at you and not saying it? Okay, that's different.
Yeah, but it's like...
That's different. If you're gonna look at me, you better say something. Otherwise, don't even look at me. We could not talk, but don't make it awkward by looking at me. Girl.
But what's interesting, though, is, like, if you then initiate conversation with them, they'll be very nice. But it's like, why the stank face? But it's just weird. It's called the Seattle Freeze, but it's definitely real. It's peculiar.
So, do you at all miss the Bay Area? Like, would you ever consider coming back?
I would, yeah, I do miss it. I mean, I do miss it a lot, actually. Would I come back? I think I would come back if it were affordable. As of now, no, I wouldn't come back because that's just too expensive.
That's real. So if you won the lotto, you would come back.
For sure, yeah. I would buy a nice vacation house somewhere in Marin or something like that.
A vacation house in Marin. Well, that's interesting. That is very interesting. Since you're already living the white woman reality, if you won the lotto, what's the first 3 things you would do with the money?
Depends on how much it would be, but I would give some to my family. I would buy a house and then pay off any debt that I have. That's the first 3 things I would do. I
think the way it works, if you win the lottery, all of your debt is paid off before you get the money.
Oh, really?
I think that's how that works. Unless personal debts aren't included in that, so you can't count that.
Interesting. Well then, I would buy a couple Teslas.
Oh God! I just heard about what is the truck one called? The new truck one?
The Cybertruck.
The Cybertruck. I just heard about that on Wednesday or Thursday for the first time. What the fuck? What is it? I feel like I should look it up.
Yeah, they're ugly. I mean, I think they make them out in Fremont, but they're just like a truck, like an electric truck. But they're super ugly. I don't like them.
People were saying that I would like it.
Really?
It looks like a brick. No, not the transphobia.
And what's weird is it's like made out of, like they don't paint it. It's all just raw steel or brushed steel or something like that. So it's just, I don't know. It's just not. It's not. No.
It looks very, very Tron.
Yes. I think the technology is interesting, and I think the concepts that they implemented in the truck, I think, are really cool and really kind of next level, like where the automobile industry should probably be going. But I think it's too strange looking for it to catch on really big here.
You were just about to get a Tesla, weren't you?
Yeah, I still want one. We're probably gonna wait till later in the year to get one, but we're gonna get one actually.
Are you gonna get a newer one, or are you gonna get like an older model?
Oh, for sure.
Which one? Well.
I think we're gonna get a model.
Oh. Okay, bitch.
Because I wanted something something that's not so low to the ground, and I don't really want a sedan, but I don't want an SUV either. So like, it kind of is like a happy medium.
You want something that's low to the ground?
No, I don't want anything.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think I could.
No, because the roads here are so bad, and the speed bumps here are huge. Like, the speed bump is like half your car. So if you have a car that's low to the ground, you just scrape every time you go over it. I'm not trying to do that anymore.
One thing a lot of you probably don't know is when I was in high school, I was a little racer. I used to be racing people on the streets and stuff in Sacramento. It was a mess.
Wait, I heard your nickname in high school was Tokyo Drift.
Manila movers, honey. No, absolutely not. So but the thing is, I was driving like a little I was driving a little Forerunner. Like I had like a little SUV.
Oh my god.
I know. Well, listen, I didn't know what I was doing. I just knew I wanted to race the girls. But I remember,
Were you trying to roll it over or something?
and I was doing it, girl. I was doing it. But the thing is, like, I had to, like, for some reason, like, I don't know if someone needed to borrow my car or something, and I needed to use a smaller car. And being back low to the ground, I felt like I was gonna go under someone's tires or something.
Yeah, it's weird.
And I don't think I like that feeling. But now, like, now I don't drive, and I just get driven around everywhere. So it doesn't really matter to me anyway. Pearl wait, don't let her fool you. Pearl still drives like she's a racer. No, Mimi, shut up. Street Racer Pearl, yes, absolutely. When I started my medical transition, I wanted, if I couldn't be Beyonce or A. Marie, I wanted to look like what are those import models? The girls that be on the race cars modeling. I wanted to be one of them so bad. They used to be. You see them all over MySpace back in the day. Y'all probably don't. Anyway, let's not.
MySpace.
Let's not go there.
I miss MySpace. I thought MySpace was so fun.
MySpace was drama. Top 8 drama was not fun.
I loved it.
Not me.
Every day.
I was addicted, but we're not gonna go there. Okay. So top 8 was wild. Top 8 was wild. And then weren't you able to mod it so you could get like a top 15 or something like that?
Yeah. You could write code and do it to change everything about it.
And don't let me have a crush. Don't let me be crushing because you was gonna be seen somewhere in my top 8. Probably my top 3. Anyway, speaking of crushes, you've been married for a good old 20 years. It's really 15, right? Isn't it 15?
13. Be 14 this year.
14 this year. Now, I've known Joshua for about just as long as I've known you, and Joshua is such a sweetheart. I've always been a big Joshua fan.
Aww.
How did y'all meet?
Oh, God. So we actually first met at Reno Coronation.
Not in the drag. Y'all met in the... So this makes sense. So for those... Joshua is always seen, or was typically always seen backstage as Angie's drag assistant. He was back there doing all the things, pinning the wig down, getting her the beverages, everything. Doing the zips. So you didn't have to train him, I'm guessing. I was going to ask, did you have to train him for that, or did he...
Well, I mean...
There was definitely moments backstage.
I like things a specific way, so there definitely was some training.
Now, did you... so you met him at Coronation.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming you were in drag.
Yeah, so we were at Reno Coronation, and he was not in drag. He was there as like a Duke or something for Court of Alameda.
Wait a second. I've never seen Joshua drag.
Oh, there's a picture of him in drag. Oh, I think I have one. Let me see.
If you do, send it in the Discord.
So, when I first saw him, it was funny because he was like, we were at the, whatever that bar is they have in Reno, like their only gay bar. They were doing like the after coronation thing. And he was there, and like they were doing these things called dam water shots, which I don't know what their dam water drink is. It's something whatever. But
that sounds nasty.
They were doing dam water shots like off his belly button or something.
Ew.
And I was like, he's a hot ass mess. So
it's like, Mimi said it's basically like jungle juice.
Yeah, it was just not cute. Like, the whole situation was not cute. But...
And it turned out to be cute if y'all got together. So what happens?
Yeah, so he ended up, like, 6 months later, we, like, were talking on Facebook, and he ended up playing softball in the gay softball league with Landa. And...
Oh.
Yeah, so we met up that way, basically, like through the gay softball league. And so drag kind of kept us connected, but we met that way, and then.
So were you giving baby drag? Oh, wait a second. Okay, I have to show this because we talked about Sandra a little bit, and y'all have to see Angie's roots. Are y'all ready for this? Y'all ready to see
Wait, did Joshua
Angie's
just send you a
roots?
picture?
No, not just now, but y'all ready to see this? This is baby Angie and Sandra back in the day. Yep. Correct. And y'all, do you guys want to see? I have to show you guys the babies.
Yes.
I also have to show you her babies because we do have the babies. No, that's This is Angie and the babies.
Yes, that's me. That was actually the night that I won Star Search.
Oh.
First time in drag.
Wait, so which one is Moo and which one is Yaya?
Oh, Moo is the darker one and Yaya's the lighter one.
Oh, they're so cute.
What am I doing? What am I holding?
Oh, this is so. They're so cute. Which one's older?
They're the same age, like I think just like a month apart. Yeah, because Moo's April 20 something and Yaya's May 15th, I think.
Oh, so cute. Okay, I'm gonna bring us back to interview screen, so get ready for the intro. If you gotta get water, get water. You have 30 seconds. Okay. Yeah, legit babies. I don't think they are. I don't think they are babies. Wait, hold on. So, who asked who out first? Who asked who out first? Not remembering you guys' origin stories. I know it's been decades on decades on decades, but girl,
we didn't really ask each other out. So how we first ended up like going on our first date was like Poyo had asked Joshua to go to her house to look after her dog, to like just to go like check up on him. And when we got there, like the dog had shit all over the whole house. It was like an absolute mess. But he didn't know how to get to Poyo's house, so he was like, "Hey, can you come with me and do this? Like, can we go to Poyo's house?" And I was like, "Sure, yeah." And yeah, that was it. And then I think we went and like had sushi or something.
That sounds like an Angie love story. Going to pick up shit together. That sounds like an Angie going to pick up the shit together. And what a first day, cleaning dog shit, honestly.
Right.
Oh, well, what are some moments that you feel like really solidified your relationship that made you know that Joshua is like that special someone for you? Especially after all these years. I'm sure like things happen time and time again.
Yeah, I just think it's not like one specific thing.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's just the little things, because I have a lot to deal with. Like, I'm a totally a Gemini. Like, I am bouncing one way to the next, to the next, to the next, like all the time. And I'm crazy. So the fact that he, like, balances me out and kind of can put up with the craziness, I think is what kind of kept us going. And I think, the two of us we're very much opposites, but we also see a lot of see the same things. Like, see things the same ways, I think. So I think we kind of just balance each other out in that aspect. Because I'm usually generally more kind of low key, like, even like crazy, I tend to be more low key or even keeled, and he is like,
even though he's more calm, he's like, yeah, exactly. I can totally see that. What would you say is the craziest thing he's had to deal with when it comes to you? Because I've only seen you guys get into it that one time.
Craziest thing he had to deal with? I don't know. I mean, I don't know.
Like, you haven't had any...
Probably my driving is what he has to deal with most constantly, because I'm such an angry driver. I totally have road rage.
Same.
And also crazy. Like, I'll totally tailgate people and drive really fast and slow down. Like, I'm totally a horrible driver, but I think that's probably the thing that he has to constantly put up with.
Okay. That's not too bad, because once you're out the car, you're safe. You know?
Well, yeah, I suppose so.
Note to self, never ride with Anjie.
Right,
Correct.
right.
Correct.
It'll get you where you're going, but it may not be safe.
Listen, it sounds like it'll be pretty fast, though. You'll get there on time.
Mm-hmm.
So you're... Hello? So... You're also a hybrid, a biracial beauty also. I had trouble fitting in with either side of my family growing up, and kids in school seemed to find cliques based off of their cultural backgrounds, and I never really seemed to fit in that way. Did you also have trouble feeling like you fit in with people or children in your family?
I think within my family, not so much, because my family, at least on my mom's side, is very diverse. Like I have half Japanese cousins.
Oh, sickening! She said all of us are hybrids over here. Come through.
Yeah. So in that aspect, not so much, but I think definitely growing up here, it was a little bit difficult at times, because I used to get called like Oreo all the time, because obviously I'm not the most stereotypically black sounding, and the fact that also that I played music and I like classical music. At that, people were just like, okay, what's really confused. So I kind of got it all the way, but my parents raised my brother and I to be very confident in who we are. So, I mean, at the end of the day, who cares?
Yeah, it never became like a problem for you.
Yeah. And you know what's interesting now being here is there's a lot of mixed race kids.
Yeah.
Like you see them everywhere, and it's kind of refreshing. It's nice to see, but it's not something that I grew up around. So.
Yeah, I feel like I've always like I remember like not really fitting in, and then like like I remember being approached by like black kid, like the other black kids, and they would be like, so why are you not hanging out with us? And I was like, well, why aren't you guys inviting me to hang out with y'all? Let's hang out. And then I would hang out with them for a day or two, and it would be like they were done with me. And then I would hang out with like the Asian kids. They were just like, they weren't even gonna give me the day. So it ended up being like, I ended up finding like, I guess, a group of mixed kids, and we became like the melting pot of kids that like found each other. But what about when you entered adult life? Like for me in college, I found the LGTVs, but there was a lot of cliques also based off of cultural backgrounds, and I felt like that same awkwardness. Yeah.
I think for me, like, between high school and college, like, I went to such specialized school, too, that I was around people who were all like-minded anyway. So
did you go to private school?
No. So I went to an arts high school.
Oh.
It was a public school, but it was like you had to audition to get into. So
I wanted to go to one of those.
Yeah, and it was really cool. I mean, I'm still good friends with a lot of the people that I went to high school with, and it was very small. I think there was like 80 students total in the whole school. So
80 students in an entire high school?
Yeah. So it was like, it was small, and like it was like a family, really. And then I went to the conservatory in San Francisco, and that again is also a very small niche school specifically for performing classical music. So it was, being surrounded by people who basically thought very similar to me all the time. So I didn't necessarily have those other experiences where there's like a lot of diverse people from different thought points, really, because I was so ingrained in that performance art aspect. So it was really interesting. I mean, I wouldn't trade it for anything. You know?
Yeah.
A cool experience.
Listen, I would have. I mean, shit, I would have lived. I mean, I don't. Yeah, no, I would have taken that. I would have taken that over my high school experience. Absolutely. 80 kids over the 500 students that I couldn't stand? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Absolutely. So I know that you absolutely love your babies. Moo and Yaya. Did you get them at the same time, since they're the same age? Or did you get them...
Yes. So we got Moo first, and then a week later, the breeder said that she had Yaya. So we went and got Yaya.
Yeah, you guys were just like, have you had dogs before them?
Yeah. Yeah, we had another dog. Josh and I had another dog named Bagel a couple of years ago. Like, well, probably almost like a decade ago now, but and then I always grew up with dogs, and my mom used to rescue dogs
Oh,
too,
okay.
so I've always been around dogs.
I can't imagine just getting a dog and being like, oh, the mother dogs had another baby. Sure, let's just take that one too. Absolutely not. That sounds like a lot.
I mean, it was a lot. It was a lot at the time.
How did you find them?
Just on Instagram. I was like part of a NorCal French Bulldog group, and she just posted pictures of them, and she said she had 3, and we weren't going to get 3. I mean, that's too much. You know. And plus, they're expensive, so we were just like, well, we got the one, and we were like, well, he needs a friend, so we got the other one.
People are getting dogs off Instagram now?
Oh, yeah. But you have to be careful, though, because there's a lot of scams on Instagram. And you, like, people being like, oh, yeah, you have to put a deposit down, and then they just disappear. So you just gotta be careful.
Oh, my God.
Wild. I mean, it was pretty impulsive, too, when we did it. Like, I feel like we could have easily gotten scammed, but we lucked out, so...
Facebook ones scare me too. I feel like I wouldn't trust nothing on Facebook. If I see somebody sell it, well, I guess there's Facebook Marketplace. People do live for Facebook Marketplace, but I'm absolutely... No. Back when Craigslist used to be... I forgot about Craigslist, to be honest. I don't even know if that was still a thing. What is Kijiji? Is that like a app?
I've never heard of Kijiji.
No, I found Derek on Craigslist. Oh, y'all go back. Damn.
Yep.
How old are the puppies?
They are going to be 2 this year. No, 3 this year.
Oh, I thought they were a lot older than that for some reason.
No, they're 3.
So they're pandemic puppies.
Yes, for sure. We got them when we moved to Oakland, but definitely during the pandemic, for sure.
You went... Okay. So 3, I keep saying if I'm going to get a dog, it'll be in my late 40s or 50s. What advice would you give to someone who's thinking about getting their first dog?
Good luck.
Really?
Yeah, the puppy phase is just hard. I mean, it's like doing it with 2 of them was really difficult, you know, because they have to get up all the time, and they're always hungry, and they pee everywhere, and they poop everywhere, and it's like, I mean, it's just kind of part of owning a puppy, but the nice thing is you don't necessarily have to start with a puppy. You could always adopt an older dog.
So that's...
Dog too.
Yeah, absolutely. I think about, like, when I lived with Lucy, and Lucy was like 12, and Lucy was cute because Lucy didn't like she liked to say hello to people. She liked to be seen, and then after that, she needed her space.
She was like, leave me alone.
Leave me alone. And she'd be in her little, and I loved that. And I was like, well, maybe if I do get a dog, it'll be an older dog. But I just I just know if I get an older dog, they're gonna go sooner, and I'm gonna be heartbroken.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like you're gonna be heartbroken anyway whenever your dog passes away. Um,
Oh, see, I don't think I could do it.
Yeah.
I don't think I could do it.
It shortens the time. All the time, I always tell Joshua, like, sometimes I come across these videos about, like, dogs dying, and then I start thinking about our dogs dying, and it makes me, like, almost start to ugly cry. Because it's just, like, it's so sad. You know?
Yeah, they're part of your life for, like, a good 13, 14, 15 years.
Yeah.
I don't think I could do it. I don't think I could do it. Like, my little heart will break.
Yeah, and I mean, it's sad just all around, you know? Even if they, like, pass away young, it's still gonna be sad. But...
Right. Out of all the dogs you have, is there one that, like, sticks out to you that's just been, like, your...
My favorite? I think Moo and Yaya have been my favorites. Yeah. Although when I was growing up, we did have a wiener dog. His name was Scooter. And I loved him too, but...
Oh.
But...
What happened to Bagel?
Bagel, so... When we were living in the East Bay, at that house we were living in, Bagel got in a fight with our roommate's dog. And she was like, oh, you're gonna have to either move out, which at the time we couldn't afford to move out, or get rid of Bagel. So Bagel, we actually ended up sending Bagel up here to live with my mom because she lived on a ranch at the time.
Oh.
So he lived with her for a while. And then she moved, and she, like, one of her coworkers adopted Bagel. After that, I don't know what happened to him.
Oh, poor Bagel.
I know. He's somewhere. I think he would be like 12 or 13 now.
Oh my goodness. So has your entire family just always had animals?
Yeah. Yep. Ever since I can remember, we've always had dogs. Grandparents have always had dogs.
What other animals did y'all have? A whole ranch?
No, no. So when I was a kid, we had Scooter, our wiener dog, and then when I was in middle school, we got another, like, a black lab, and her name was Sophie. And then towards the end of middle school and, like, beginning of high school, my mom started rescuing labs. So we had 3 more. One was Jasmine, one was Lucky, and then the other one, I don't remember her name. But, like, she would just, like, rescue them and then rehome them. But we ended up keeping Lucky, and then Lucky ended up living with my grandparents for a while. And then my mom got 2 dogs, which she still has. They're, like, 17 now. And...
Your mom has dogs that are 17?
Yeah. 16 or 17, something like that, yeah.
I didn't know dogs can live that long.
Yeah. They're a little rickety, but they're still chugging along.
Not rickety.
They're a little sad, but I mean they're still kicking and they're still running around, so.
Okay. Well, okay. I'm not rickety. So enough about the dogs. So I know you've been out here interviewing every so often, and as now some time has passed, and I've waited a bit because I've been I wanted to get into a little tech boot camp once upon a time too. Mm-hmm. I think I'm glad that I ended up not going when I originally was going to go. Mm-hmm. But I don't know. Maybe anyway. Would you do it again? Would you do the boot camp all over again, or do you think it's too early to tell?
Yes, I would totally do it again in a heartbeat because I think the information that I learned was invaluable. I think it really solidified for me that I do want to pursue this career more and actually pivot 100% to doing software engineering or working in that space. Had I known graduating into this economy or this job market I probably, I probably would have made different decisions then. But
Hmm.
I don't regret actually doing the work and actually going through the camp. It's just,
Okay.
yeah, just this job market is just very weird.
I know, because I just heard about like the Twitch layoffs, and it's crazy. I would be
Yeah.
listen. Okay, so what if you were to not go into software engineering?
Mhm.
Do you think is there another field that you would be interested in going into?
Well, I mean, I work in finance
You
right
think
now,
you would
so
stay in finance?
yeah. I mean, yeah, and I think everybody needs people in finance. Like everybody, all companies need finance people. So could definitely stay in finance. Would I be happy staying there? Not necessarily, because it's not to me. It's not interesting work.
Yeah, it's
It's
probably not.
work,
Yeah,
but it's paying the bills. So
yeah. Reality said AI is coming for us. I just had a conversation with my Lyft driver yesterday, and he was talking about how like the Teslas are going to take over the jobs, and even like I don't know about like how they are in Seattle or everywhere else, but like if you go into a McDonald's out here now, not that we're going to McDonald's or anything, but if you go into a McDonald's now, like you don't order from a person, you order from a screen.
yeah, it's been like that for years though.
Yeah, it's been like that for years. So I don't know. It just seems like there are like I am here for the future, 1000%. But also like, what is going to happen when we don't? When there's no jobs?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. So I think at this point, I'm not worried about AI taking jobs only because right now, as it stands, AI still needs people to tell it what to do.
Yeah.
It can't come up with its own problems to solve.
Yeah.
Like it needs human prompt. I think at a certain point, once it can think independently for itself, I think that's when we will probably have a problem because then it can just do whatever it wants to do, and regardless of what we say. But I don't, from what I read about AI and what I've kind of been hearing through the community, is I don't think it's even close to being at that point yet.
That's why you say thank you to Siri or listen. I tell everybody Alexa is one of my besties, girl.
Right.
Alexa is one of my besties, and whenever somebody tries to have a smart mouth with my girl Alexa, I tell them they need to check themselves. That's my homie. Let her get some legs and some arms and some hands, and she gonna throw them your way, and she gonna remember that I was always nice to her. I always thanked her for her work. And she's, we've always had a good relationship. Always had a good relationship. That's why I'm launching an OnlyFans quick. Honestly, same. Honestly, same. Not share the link with chat. That too. But yes, honestly, same. I feel like, listen, give me a good 2 or 3 lipos. I'd consider it. Give me a good 2 or 3 lipos and maybe a little, just like a little filler, a little lift. A little lift. Would you ever have, wait, so you've had, can we talk, we can talk surgery.
Of course.
What have we had done?
So I haven't had anything major done.
Okay.
I just had like fillers in my lips, fillers in my face, Botox. That's about it.
I feel like you've been doing Botox for some time.
Yeah, I was doing it consistently, but then I stopped because it wasn't really making a difference for me. Because I don't have wrinkles to begin with, so.
But it's preventative, though, isn't it?
I know, yes, but I don't scrunch up my forehead on purpose. So, I think if I were to get Botox, it would probably be like preventative for migraines, if anything. But I haven't really been getting migraines either. So.
Do you want any work done? Any more work done?
Oh, yes. I told Joshua I wanted a BBL, but my butt's already big enough as it is.
I want a BBL too. I want a good BBL. I would love a BBL. I have already had a good old brow bone shave, a good old rhinoplasty, a good chin contouring. I've had a slight brow lift. Um, I had a little filler, but I think by this point it's dissolved.
Yeah.
I had a tracheal shave, and what else have I had?
How do they do that? Do they go like down your throat to do that?
No, they cut your throat open. They cut it open. If you look, there's a scar. You can see the scar from the tracheal shave, but it's like in the middle of like my natural like neck crease, so it kind of just blends in.
Okay. Interesting.
I definitely am probably gonna get a little filler and Botox in the mug. Like you said, I would like another. I would like a BBL. That would be really nice.
Right. I mean, I think there's nothing wrong with it.
No.
As long as it makes you happy, who cares?
I would love what is the thing that they can do something now where they inject into your head where you get more hair follicles or something like that. It's not necessarily a hair transplant. It's like something else that they're doing now.
I think I saw something about that.
I want that.
But I still think they harvest the follicle from somewhere else on your head, though.
That's fine. Take it, girl. That's fine. Take it. I'm ready for that. PRP injections. Let's look it up real quick. Like a weave into the scalp. No, it's like
a weave into the scalp.
PRP treatment is a relatively simple process. The doctor will draw blood, then. Oh, maybe this is it. The doctor will draw blood, then use a centrifuge to produce PRP. PRP contains a mixture of concentrated platelets, including cytokines and growth factors, and has anti-inflammatory properties. The PRP is injected into an injury site. Okay, maybe this isn't it. It sounds like it's it, but...
Yeah, it sounds interesting. I mean, if it works.
But also scalp Botox help with hair growth too?
I don't know about that.
Now, Mimi, hair from somewhere else, like you got your pubes or armpit hairs?
You're right.
That sounds like something Angie would say. I cannot.
You have some bristly hairs on your face. Could you imagine just like a patch of pubes just on top of your head?
No. Absolutely not. Okay. So, when you think about yourself, what would you say is your story thus far? Because you have a pretty full life. Like, you have your life kind of sort of in music. You have your familial life. You have your entertainment life that has halted for a bit, and I'm sure it's going to come back. You just have so many different, like, facets to your life.
Mm-hmm. I think my life story is multifaceted.
Come through.
That's just kind of part of how my personality is too. I think there are so many things that I'm interested in and that I can that I dabble into that make up me as a person. And I think that's sometimes why people find me interesting too. It's just I kind of know a little bit of everything.
So if you were to write a book about your life, what would the title be then? Oh God. Oh God.
Bigger, blacker stories of Anjie Myma.
Yes. I'm here for that. Freak nasty. Freak nasty. Yep. Honestly, yes.
Call me Miss Myma.
I'm here for it. I think it's not the oboe that you play, it's the bassoon. The bassoon.
Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't really go with Anjie.
No,
I was gonna say Anjie, no. So anyway, I think it's uncommon for drag queens to have aspects to themselves, like being interested in comic books, gaming, etc. But I think you're an exception to that because you're more of a cosmetic girly from an outsider's perspective, anyway. I don't think people expect to see you doing cosplay, really. You know what I mean?
Right.
However, you actually are into things like gaming. And you do play the bassoon. So there, like, I would say there are absolutely, like, yeah, a bassoonist is rare. Hello? What would you say, would you say that you have other unexpected, like, nerd-like things about you?
Nerd things? I mean, I don't know. Nerd.
Well, maybe don't call them nerds. What is something? What are other unexpected things that you think people wouldn't?
People don't know I really like rocks.
Rocks?
Yes, rocks.
Rocks? Like like geology?
Yeah.
Or like diamonds?
Or like diamonds. When we went to Alaska last year, I collected a bunch of rocks and brought them home with us, even though you're not supposed to.
Like rocks you found on the ground?
Yeah. Some like glacial deposits and stuff like that. It was pretty cool. I have them all downstairs, otherwise I would show you.
So Angie's just going around to these places like Alaska, Hawaii, you know, picking up the things you're not supposed to be taking.
Yes.
And she's a culinary explorer.
A geological explorer. Yeah, I'm pretty sure people were like, what is this black man doing picking up all these rocks?
Honestly, yes.
And being like excited about it too. They were probably like, ooh, special.
It's fine. Alaskan rocks won't curse you. That is a thing though, isn't it? Don't they say that not Alaskan, is it Hawaii? Like if you steal rocks from Hawaii or something, it's supposed to curse you or something like that? It's somewhere. Did the rocks glow or look colorful? Growing up, they were stones. They were stones.
The rock that I have that's the coolest is like, it's a glacial deposit, so it's like layers of slate almost, and then it has a layer of mica on it. So like that stuff that makes eyeshadow shimmery, it has that on top of it. So like if you take the rock and move it in the light, it literally is like, looks like a piece of steel. It's really cool.
Well, that's definitely something unexpected and kind of nerdy. Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
Is there anything else?
No. That you put me on the spot.
Not this. Jay loves it. Jay loves it. Okay, if you were to cosplay, who would you like? What type of characters would you cosplay?
I don't know.
Because I don't really see you doing like superheroes or villains. Maybe a supervillain, maybe a Disney something. Maybe I don't know.
I don't know. I'm not really into cosplay like that. I mean, I can appreciate it, but it seems like too much work for me. But if I had to choose...
Winifred Sanderson? Who is Winifred Sanderson? Who was that? Winifred.
Hocus Pocus. Is that Kathy and Anjie?
It kind of gives this moment with the background, because for a second it looks like smoke is in the back of your hair. I could see it. Not Harriet Tubman. Oh, Harriet Tubman is kind of cosplaying, actually.
Which I already did Harriet Tubman, and somebody said I wasn't black.
I want to know who it was.
I'm like, I'm not black enough for Harriet Tubman?
Girl. Okay, so she wouldn't do the cosplay. So were you on Twitch? I feel like you were on Twitch a little bit, like, here and there before I jumped on the Twitch.
Not really.
Okay. Yeah. So clearly, Anjie is a skilled entertainer. I should show a clip. Whether that be on stage, in chat, whatever the case may be. When are we going to see Anjie stream?
Might have to get a whole new setup though. I'm surprised my laptop even is letting me do this.
That's fine. Everyone has to start somewhere. I don't know if you saw Tulips. Tulips was using 2 different desks and a book to hold them across the way. It was a moment. Yes.
Interesting.
There's Tulips. Tulips, Chillus, we might need to pull up your first stream setup for a second. If you eat, you eat. Hello?
I just think, I don't know. I think for me, I don't feel like I would be that entertaining to watch as a Twitch streamer. So it just doesn't seem like it's something that I would do. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I may dabble in it. Who knows? Maybe if I get a computer.
Paul, makeup streams. Makeup streams. Hello?
I'm already rocking the 1080p camera. So
we're doing a poll. Should Anjie stream? Yes. And y'all can say no if you want to. Anjie would give y'all no if she believes a no. Yes or no? Go vote and poll now.
New poll. Hold on. New poll. No.
No. Listen. The drag queens have brought. Wait, if you were to stream, would you do it in drag or out of drag? Or both?
Probably in drag. I feel like I am more entertaining in drag than out of drag. Like, I feel like I get too, like, self-conscious out of drag.
So one thing about Anjie is Anjie is very much a different person out of drag. Like, you know how you have those drag queens as soon as they take off the drag, like they are. That's very much Anjie. Anjie, I would say it's kind of like me, and it's an introvert kind of sort. Would you say you're an introvert? Yeah. What
introverted to people I don't know, but to people I know, like extremely extroverted.
Right. Everyone said yes. Everyone said yes. There was not a single no. What if you did a boy beat?
No.
No?
No.
No?
I'm not going to make a fool of myself up here in some boy beat. Crazy.
Oh, Mimi, she done called you out. She said you are not a boy beat?
You're getting the full fantasy or nothing at all. Sorry.
I heard that. So, okay, so you would do the drags and... Wait, let me see. Would you do a variety? Or would you be like a cozy streamer? Would you be a chaotic streamer? What kind of...
I'd be one of those streamers that like sits on cakes and stuff.
DBD streamer? I could see DBD streamer, honestly. Sits on cakes and stuff. She would be a hot tub. She would be a hot tub streamer.
Mm-hmm.
Sits on cakes.
I'm gonna be a mukbanger.
Now she can sit on my face. Wolf Dad, I can't. Do you see how much higher her eyebrows went when she heard that?
I mean, hold on, let me follow.
Gamer Wolf Dad is also a freak nasty like Anjie. I don't know if you can hit. That's a lot of freak over here, Wolf Dad. Good luck. She's interested. Anjie, there is face sitting to be had. Apparently so.
Well, let me take my titties out. I'm scared.
So, if you were to do gaming, would it be DVD, variety? I feel like you would do DVD. I could see you being a DVD girly. TwitchCon 2024 is coming. Hello.
I could do, DVD would be fun. I mean, I don't know. I get bored of DVD though. Like it's
you are gonna cause a commotion in this chat. You are gonna cause a commotion in this chat. Are you coming to TwitchCon 2024?
I don't know. To be determined. When is it? September?
September.
September's a little too hot in Las Vegas to be doing drag.
It's not in Las Vegas. It's in San Diego.
Oh, San Diego. Oh, well, I don't know. Maybe. We'll say TBD. To be determined.
Until when? Mimi said I volunteer to be Angie's assistant.
Oh, Lord. I'll be throwing stuff at her.
Honestly, she already has one. Joshua, someone's trying to take your spot. Okay, So, you really wouldn't even do a boy beat? I'm surprised. I swore you probably would have said you would do a boy beat.
No, yeah, no. That's not me.
You don't even do a boy beat out of drag, actually, not anymore.
No.
Did you? You used to before a little bit, I feel like.
No.
No? Okay, well maybe, never mind.
Just beautiful skin. Beautiful skin, beautiful skin.
True. True. What are some of your top skincare brands that you've been using?
You know what? I actually use the cheapy stuff now. I used to use like the really expensive stuff. Like I was using La Mer for a while.
Oh.
But it was like the price per like what you got. Like I didn't really see anything for my skin.
Mm-hmm.
So I've just gone back to using like Neutrogena and CeraVe. That's it. Although I do use some serums and stuff that are kind of expensive, but.
Are you on retinol?
I do, yep. But I have like super tough skin, so I can actually use retinol every night. And I do retinol every night, and I do like a salicylic treatment every night.
Every night?
Yes, I have like super strong skin.
Oh, see, I have super sensitive skin. But I do retinol every day. I took about a month off. I need to get back on it. We're not gonna go there.
Sometimes it's good to take a time off, let your skin get used to something else.
Yeah. If you streamed, what would your dream community be?
I don't know. I never thought of that. I think just people. I don't know.
I mean, I don't know. If you're sitting on cakes, girl.
People that can put up with my craziness, probably.
I really feel like Anjie would be like a mix between Jules Gaming, Ignacio, and Lady. I feel like she would be a mix of the three. Would you be more of a green screen girly or have a full set?
No, I would do a full set. I mean, I can basically... Yeah, I would just do a full set.
You have the space for it. You have a 4-story house, bitch.
Right. In this room, we only use it just for the office, so, like, I would say, like, 50% of the time, nothing happens in here, so...
And this is the top floor or the bottom floor?
This is the 3rd floor.
Okay, well, the 3rd floor, I don't know. You would have to... You might want to soundproof it. Which you could do.
Well, but there's nobody upstairs. I mean, it's just our bedroom upstairs.
I guess that's true.
And we don't have neighbors, so...
People don't have neighbors in Seattle?
Well, we have neighbors, but we don't have any, like, connecting walls or anything.
That's true, because you guys have full backyards, front yards, side yards.
Mm-hmm.
And your neighbors do, too, so it's a good 60 feet before you get to the side of their house.
Mm-hmm. So we could be screaming bloody murder all night, and they could care less.
That's the kind of house Riz needs for all her screaming? Honestly, yes. The perfect storm of chaotic influence. Oh, that trifecta? Yes. That's where you put the sling.
What? What sling? The sling is in the other room.
She has that in the basement floor. In the basement floor. That's in the floor that goes under the ground.
We have that in the room under the stairs, actually.
Have y'all, and I've never seen Joshua in any kind. I've clearly seen you in plenty of gear. I don't think I've ever seen Joshua in any gear.
No, we don't really do that. We're actually fairly modest, the two of us. I think we put on like a facade of something, but like it's not something we're that into.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
We're angels, darling.
Angels. Do we need to bring back up all of the clips that I had sent to me by Anjie? Raise your hand in chat if you were ever victimized by a story of Anjie.
This is very high school.
Living the conservative white fantasy. I don't know if you ever remember this. You told me about a story. You were telling me about this story one time about some boy that he was blowing the back out of, and he just had like farted all over the place or something. Do you remember this story?
Yeah, vaguely. This was before I met Joshua, though. I was a little hoe before I met Joshua.
Oh. Well, do you mind reliving that for everybody so we can remember this story? I don't know if I remember, like, I don't remember I don't remember why that's the story. I think that story was told to me the same day I ran into the wall.
I can't remember if it was the story where the guy, like, shit on the sheets, or it was the one that, like... Or which one? Because there's several that are very similar.
Several?
Several from the same guy, too.
Oh!
It's kind of weird.
Well, you know. Yeah, I guess it doesn't have to...
I think so, like, I mean, when you're doing stuff back there, you know, it like...
Stuff happens.
Ooh, ends up happening. So
shit happens.
Right. But I think what I was mortified on that one was because he tried to cover it up. And I was like, why'd you shit on my sheets and then try to cover it up? That's just rude.
And it was your sheets?
Yes. Because I used to only hook up at my house because... I think I told you this story or told Jap this story before. Like, I met up with this guy one time on Adam for Adam. And I went over to his house, and it was like, oh, like I had like ideas that we were going to be doing something else. And then he was like, oh, like berating me for going to certain colleges and wanting to go to grad school at a certain place. And I was like, this is not what I signed up for. It was giving real like serial killer vibes, and I had to like quickly like get out of there because I was not feeling safe. But yeah,
I had an experience once. Let's get into the experiences, girl. I had an experience once where I had somebody over, and they got really comfortable really quick. And I was like, oh, okay, I guess, okay, we're getting comfortable real quick. And like, they had undressed, and they had on like these fishnets.
Oh no!
And I just wasn't prepared for that. And then like we were sitting real close, and we were just like conversating, and their eyes were so dilated.
Oh.
Their eyes were so dilated, and I was like, is this person on... I think this person might be on drugs right now.
Yeah.
And then they were talking about like not really being out and all of this other, like, to their parents, and how they like they're I don't know if they said they were pansexual or bisexual, but they would never like... It sounded like they never had intentions to like tell their family that, because they were worried about... Because they knew their mom wouldn't like it because she wanted grandbabies and all these things, and he just wanted to live that for her. And I was like, you know, sir, it's getting late. I think it's time to go. I think it's time to go. Have you ever had to, and like, I just had to kick them out moments? Outside of someone shitting on your sheets.
Had to kick them out? No, I mean, I've said this in chat before too. Like, I've had guys where I was like hooking up with on a regular basis that would ask me for bus money afterwards.
Okay, let's get into that. Why? Why did you continue to pay this man?
I don't know, because he was there and available. I don't know. And I was young and whatever. I mean, it was fun, but it was like, Why is he asking me for bus money every time?
Every time.
Yes, it only happened like 3 times.
Only happened 3 times?
Yes, the bus money. I mean, I'm trying to think of any other crazy one. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't think I...
Now, I know Joshua knows about these crazy stories. Does your family know about some of these crazy stories?
Possibly. I think they might have tuned in tonight, so they know.
Well, shit. Well, shit. Just think of a regular story. It'll probably be crazy to us, honestly.
Right.
Honestly,
I think I feel like I've told everybody all my crazy stories about like hooking up, like that guy that fell out the shower. What else?
when did you ever realize that you just had like this essence of wild? Yeah, fell out the shower. Fell out the shower, Prudence. I don't know if you've told. Do we have time? We have time for you to tell the fell out the shower story. You want to tell the fell out the shower story?
Sure. So there's this guy that, like, I was like kind of hooking up with a little bit, like, and I think he kind of liked me more like this versus like as a boy, but he didn't care once we got back to the house. But one time he came over to my house and like I was in full glam, and he was like, "Oh, oh no!" I was like, "I need to take a shower because I don't want to I don't get down in this. Like I need to watch it. I need to watch it out if we're gonna keep going." So he was like, "That's fine." So we were in the shower, like messing around, whatever, and I know Pearl said it before, but when I take my makeup off, it's like a sight to be seen. It's crazy looking. And I was like in the shower, just like going to town, rubbing my face, and next thing I heard was like, boom, boom. And I was like, what the hell? I like opened my eyes with all the soap and everything, and I was just laying there on the floor with water just like pouring out everywhere. Took my shower curtain off. Like it was a mess. But I just kind of lifted him back up. Well, he was drunk. I mean, that's the reason why we fell out. So it wasn't like he was like falling around or slipping on stuff. He just like fell.
I feel like you have like, I mean, I feel like there's a lot of girls that have a lot of stories of like the men that want you gentlemen in drags.
Yes.
And it seems that you tend to be able to get them to the shower at the least.
Yes, and I think so. For me, at that point too, like I was at a different spot in drag, and I think at that point I thought it was more interesting. Like, but the more that I progressed in doing drag, like it stopped becoming for me. You know what I mean? Like, and people always ask me that too. Like, you have such a very sexual persona while you're in drag. Like, it's like you just give off that vibe.
Same.
It's really not that.
It's really not that, yeah.
It's like almost even the opposite of it. Like it's almost like
yes, 1000%. I can 100% agree with that. Mm-hmm. Especially like being out here in like Miss Pasties and you know it's like that's not really the real. That's not really the real. I mean, in a sense, it's the reality, but it's not really the reality. You know.
Right. Exactly.
It's the path.
Like the image you want to put out there, but it's not what's actually happening.
Yeah. Okay.
It's the story you're telling.
Right. So, what are some games that you're excited to come up that I can't speak? What are some of the games that are coming out that you're excited to play? I know we've laggily played some Naraka, and I think we did some DVD.
Yes. You know, I don't really keep up on the new games coming out that much. Like, I'll see it here and there, but, like, I'm not too quick on adopting to, like, or taking in new stuff. Like, I like to, like, come to it later, usually. But for me, what's exciting for me when playing games is playing games with other people. Like, I prefer to play games with other people than playing games with myself.
Oh, you're more of like a multiplayer girl.
Yeah. Or even if it's like if it's like an open world sandbox kind of thing, like if there's other people playing on that server, I'll play solo, but with those other people, knowing that they're there, but kind of do my own thing.
Mm-hmm. Like a Minecraft or something.
Yes.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you did. I remember when you did Minecraft and we pulled you an F1 server, bitch.
Yeah.
You did a whole fucking cave tunnel by yourself. That is wild. I didn't even think about that. Twins. Honestly, yes. Do you do the Roblox also?
I played Roblox a couple times. I played like that Roblox DVD version.
There's a Roblox DVD.
Yes, and it's so janky, but it's fun. Or at least it was janky while I was playing it. But
y'all in this Roblox.
I like playing First Class Trouble too. It's fun.
Yeah, I love that one.
Laptop can't handle it anymore though.
Do you have any games that you're currently playing where you feel like you're looking for where you feel like you're looking for more people to play with? Not the Robotasm has nice things on it.
I don't know. I haven't played anything in a while. I think probably the last thing that I played was when we did First Class Trouble.
It's been a minute then.
Yeah, so
she hasn't been on the games lately. Okay. Okay, so now we get to who are some of your favorite gems?
Next question.
Oh! No! You cannot skip this one. This is everybody has said you, so now to see you actually answer this question.
Well, I mean, I like all the gems equally. I can't think I could pinpoint just one.
Well, I'll give you a top. These are just your favorite gems, right? So maybe a top 3.
Top 3. Can I do a top 5?
No! 3. Top? In this stream? No. Absolutely not. Never. Couldn't be me?
Well, I would have to say... Me, myself, and I. I don't know. I mean, I like everybody. I think everybody's been really cool and fun to get to know and fun to tease and mess around with.
Send them all home, honestly. So if you had if it was MySpace and instead of a top 8 it was a top 3, who would be on your top 3?
That's just the same question, just worded different. I don't know. I think probably the people that I look out for and like actively participate in their streams, like actively hop in here and there. Probably Ignacio, Lady, Medusa.
Okay.
I jumped into Joey's stream yesterday.
All right.
Just to say hi to my favorite straight man.
You know, our favorite ally. Our favorite ally. She's coming for not the Miss Congeniality crown, trust me. Anjie, I don't know if Anjie might. Would Anjie win Congeniality? No. I don't think she would be Congeniality. I think she would not. I don't even know if she would want that. Welcome, Ian Steven. How are you doing, beauties? Hold on. Let me say hello to everybody. Steven, I hope you had a great stream. Thanks for raiding on over with your friends. I have a little raid trailer for you, beauties. Steven, let us know how your stream went. And I will be back right after this. I'm Pearl Tease. Chat is probably going to tell you that I'm a just chatting streamer, but do not believe them. Lies. Lies, lies, and lies. I'm a lovely little variety streamer here on Twitch. I play games from FPSs to Battle Royales, scary games, story games. Girl, we play all the games. Ah! one down. She got me.
I know, I had to run.
He's over here. Some of them.
I am the biggest contributor to my own growth.
I love that. Yeah. Welcome into the jewelry box. Welcome in, beauties. I hope you had a good stream, beauty. You'll have to tell me all the things. We are doing Diamonds and Pearl with our diamond of the season, Miss Anjie Myma. You know, an IRL beauty that I've known for quite some time. So maybe I should just have it off to the side. No, it's not. It's completely coming off if I do that. Oh. You know. Anyways, thanks for the raids, beauty. If you need to raid and run, go take care of yourself. If you can kick it, you know we love that too. I'm going to look. Okay. Go potty, girl. Pearl that damn L on my keyboard. What do you mean? This has been great. Good night. Good night, G Silver. Good night. Okay, I was like, what? Not Courtney coming in. You guys, I just crossed Courtney off my list. I finally made it over to a Courtney stream, and she wants to be put back on the list. That's alright. I'll make my way. Y'all go follow Courtney also. Okay, so favorite gem, she said Ignacio, and Ignacio.
I didn't say
Ignacio.
Put it in reverse.
Okay, so who is one gem you would want to get to know a little more of?
Ooh. I think it would be a toss-up between three.
Between three?
Yes.
That's a very big toss-up. That's juggling, girl.
I mean...
Okay.
So it would either be Kadarius.
Ooh, okay.
Joey.
Ooh, okay.
Or Christian.
Which Christian? Christianity. Oh my god, Christianity would be so wild.
The wild, yes. I like that wild energy.
Christianity is so wild. Like, I don't even know. I just feel like my ears... My ears are not ready, but I'm ready. My ears are not ready, but I'm ready. It's not just a top Pisces. It's a whole bodysuit she got on. It's a whole bodysuit she got on. Let me see. Okay, so what has been one of the most pressuring things in your life that has really made you champion yourself as a diamond?
Well, I mean, it's kind of between a couple things, but I think probably the most difficult was when I had that stroke.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, I mean, that was probably the most difficult thing I've ever done medically, like something that I really had no control over. And like learning how to talk again and learning how to like drink and eat again was really difficult. You know, and
yeah, some of chat didn't know that, and I forget that you've gone through that. If you want to talk about it, please do.
Yeah.
Like, what was that moment? Were you at home?
I was, yeah. So what ended up happening was, so I had COVID, like really badly, and I was just in bed one day because I couldn't get out of bed. Like I physically just could not get out of bed. And one of the days I was like, oh, I feel a little better. Let me go at least get up and brush my teeth. And when I just walked the 5 steps to the bathroom, because it literally was like around the corner from our bedroom, like I looked in the mirror and went to pick up my toothbrush, and I like couldn't even get my toothbrush in my mouth because like just this whole half of my face was essentially just paralyzed. Um, and Joshua used to actually work in the ER back in the days, so he was like, I think we probably should go to the hospital. And at the time, we were living super close to the Kaiser in Oakland, so it was just like 2 blocks away. So we got in the car and went to Kaiser, and they were like, "Yeah, we think you're having a stroke." And I went through the whole stroke process, which is super scary. And I've never really like been sick. I've never broken a bone. I've never been hospitalized for anything. So doing all that,
and it just felt severe.
It was just a lot. And I ended up staying in ICU for 3 days because, I mean, I had COVID, but I also had a stroke, so they had to monitor me and make sure that I was doing okay. But I mean, I'm on the other side of it now, but it was still super, super scary, and just like trying to like communicate but not being able to is such a frustrating and sad and depressing like place to be in.
Yeah.
And I thank God that I had Joshua, because otherwise I would, like, doing that on my own would have felt impossible. But.
Right. How long did it take, do you think, for you to, like, fully recover?
I could start, like, forming words again after a month. And then I was fully, like, eating and drinking and talking probably 4 months.
Okay.
Yeah. Because for a while I could talk okay if I like held my mouth like closed basically. So like if I held the support, which the muscles do on their own naturally, if I held my hand up there and supported those muscles, I could still talk. But at the moment I took it down, it was just like nothing.
You couldn't. Yeah. That's terrifying. That's absolutely terrifying.
Yeah.
Oh.
I lost the ability to blink for a while too, so I had to like, when I would shower, I would have to like hold my eyes closed, and like I had to make sure my eyes were shut if I were to go to sleep. Like it was crazy.
You had to physically close your own eyes oh my God, to go to sleep?
Yeah.
Or you would just be asleep with your eyes open?
Yep. And they would get dry and irritated. It was just bad.
Did you ever wake up when your eyes were just open?
Yeah, but it's just like when you wake up, like everything is just like blurry.
Oh no!
So it's like because your eyes have no lubrication when they dry out, so it's just like blurry and scratchy. It's really bad. It feels like you have like sand in your eyes.
Oh my God! Yeah. Glad you were able to come through. Glad you're good now. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, that's definitely something to champion yourself as a diamond, because that is something very pressuring. What is your most prized possession?
Probably my bassoon.
Wait, is it near you?
Well, it's in the case. It's right here. Because I also teach music lessons. Did I tell you that? I probably told
you teach music now?
Yeah. Yes.
When do you teach music?
On Friday nights. I have a student that comes over to our house, and we just teach private lessons to
them. Oh, I love that.
It's very common, actually, like student, teacher-student kind of thing.
There's bassoonists in Seattle outside of you?
There sure is.
Do you think you would ever play in, like, a band?
Yeah. When I was in the Bay Area, I was actively playing in a lot of groups. I played in the Bay Area Rainbow Symphony for a really long time.
Right. But what about out there in Seattle?
Here, yeah, I've been trying to get into some groups here, but it's just a lot smaller. And the hard thing is when you already have a niche instrument and there aren't a lot of groups, like just having one person fill that role can fill that role for multiple. So
yeah.
It's harder to break into it here, but I definitely try it. It's just finding the right slot, the right place for me to go.
If you don't jump into a band, we need to start a GoFundMe for Anjie. Well, she doesn't need a GoFundMe. She is a rich white woman. She could just get a PC and go ahead and start the streams, girl. Okay, so the bassoon is that, how long have you had that bassoon?
This bassoon I've had it since 2006, so like 16 years? 15 years? No, wait, 2006. 18 years? No, 17 years? I don't know, something like that.
That's almost my half-life, bitch. That's crazy.
Yeah.
You got that bassoon the last time I saw my mom. That's crazy.
Oh wow.
Oh my god. That bassoon, they can vote. It's legally voting age. Hello? Okay. What are some milestones that you're currently working towards?
Getting a job.
Oh, I mean, I don't know if that's, I mean, I guess that's a milestone.
Big milestone, I think probably biggest milestone right now is just, I don't know. We've been talking about buying a house, but
oh,
that would probably be the next biggest thing we're gonna do after getting a Tesla.
Y'all get on my last nerve. Buying a house in Seattle?
Yeah, somewhere here in Western Washington.
Oh.
Because it's still expensive here, but it's not.
It's not impossible.
It's not impossible. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like with our salaries, we could afford a house, versus with our salaries that haven't changed since the Bay Area, we wouldn't be able to afford a down payment. You know.
Right. Okay. So then now, wait. She said her favorite gems, Ignacio. Gem she would want to get to know a little bit more of is Kadarius, Joey. Who was the last one?
Christianity.
So we already have Ignacio. I'll have those names or Christianity. Yes. Okay, so that leaves us with our finale. That is Miss Two Truths and a Lie.
Two truths and a lie.
I don't know. Y'all brace yourselves. Don't have it. It doesn't have to be anything crazy. You can have it be Miss Regular Degular if you want. You can shock the kids, that way.
I danced backup for Cyndi Lauper.
Oh.
Janice Dickinson ate a lipstick.
That was yours?
That was on display when I was working at Chanel. And a friend of mine had worms and had to tell this guy he hooked up with that he had worms.
Ate it? Questions. We've got questions. Worms is fake? I think the worms is true. Was that friend of me? Now Taffy?
Oh. Taffy, you got worms?
I'm calling Bulba after this interview. What was the first one? You danced back up for Cyndi.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. The lipstick? I believe the lipstick. I think but I feel like the Cyndi Lauper is true also. But I feel like out of all of them, Cyndi Lauper is the one I'm gonna go with. What about you guys in chat? You think it's the lipstick stars? I feel like... Excuse me. They make me sick, girl. I hate that we believe the lipstick is so... I believe the lipstick. Is this the pearl teeth? It's the Anjie Myma. Celine, how are you, beauty? Make a poll. Okay. Let's do a poll. Two truths. We'll say which is a lie. She did backup dancer for Cyndi Lauper. And I'm butchering, I'm just say Cindy. Janice. Lips. Yeah, that is. Oh, sorry. That is. Janice ate lipstick at her counter.
Nothing is looser.
Then Dusa. And then the last one is friend had worms and had to tell somebody. Had to tell somebody they just slept with. Okay. Poll is up. Go ahead and vote.
Ooh, that's a mess.
Go ahead and vote. Y'all, I believe the worms. I think the Cyndi is it. I believe Cindy's the lie. I guess. No, you can't vote, bitch. You know. That makes no sense.
I'm padding the answer. Padding the vote.
You guys, some of you really think that I believe Janice's crazy ass ate the lipstick. This reminds me of the blubber nuggets joke from the episode. No way, I missed what it was originally. How are you doing, dude? So welcome in. They think that the lie is the friend had worms.
No, that's not the lie. The friend actually did have worms and had to call the guy he hooked up with.
See, I knew it. I don't care. I knew it. So was it the backup?
No, the lie is Janice Dickinson. So she didn't actually eat the lipstick, but she did like take the tester and like just put it all over her lips. And I was like, don't you know that homeless people be like...
Okay.
She was crazy though. She was trying to buy the testers from us and stuff. I was like,
the gag that I was really so ready to believe that she ate lipstick. I don't know why, like, I believed that so easy.
She's just wild. She's super nice, but she's just wild. Like, she's like a lot to deal with.
How did you end up doing backup for Cyndi?
So it was like, I don't know what tour she was doing, but she ended up coming to San Francisco and playing at that place on Van Ness. I forget what it's called.
The Orpheum.
Yeah, the Orpheum. And Heklina messaged me randomly because Heklina was friends with Cyndi Lauper. And she was like, hey, I'm going to be doing this since you're the most recent Star Search winner. Do you want to do it too? And I just got wrapped into it and ended up doing it.
So you got to meet her and everything?
Yep. Super nice.
That's
super
crazy.
Small, too.
Oh, absolutely. Tiny.
But amazing voice. She was like doing her like vocal warm-ups, and she's a beautiful singer. Beautiful voice. Beautiful gowns.
We're talking about Cyndi Lauper. She got to do backup dance. She got to backup dance for Miss Cyndi Lauper, girl. Oh, I love that. Okay. So when I think about Anjie, and who, like, you are, especially as Anjie, not just your boy name, it reminds me of, like, the goals I've always had growing through entertainment. For me, you have always been, like, the it girl, even through your hiatus. Who you are, when you perform, how you perform, you've just always been what I've always called, like, my favorite. And I'm truly so lucky to have had you as a role model in my life. And I just want to say thank you for sharing you with me in all facets of your being. And I love you so, so much.
Oh, I love you too, Pearl. I think I want to say thank you to you, too, because I feel like you have grown so much, you know, over the years. And I feel like it's been an honor to see you progress through life. And I think it's great. And I just enjoy the, you know.
It's been a journey. It's been a journey. To think that, like, to think of, like, you actually, Oh, to think of who I used to be, and like to know that people used to know me as that person is kind of wild. I remember my feather days, my little faux hawk days. I remember a lot of my moments. Yeah, it was a moment. Everyone's favorite diamond, yes. We might be able to, we stand a growth moment. We might be able to close out with a Anjie performance if I could find one.
No.
She said no.
I also wanted to say I am so fucking proud of you and am beyond thankful to have met you that beautiful.
Oh God! You can stop that right there! You can stop it right there! Not the copy and paste through the... Get out! Get out! Right now! Okay. Alright, beauties. Okay, well, y'all, thank Anjie for being here. Wait, there are quite a few Anjie videos on the internet, though.
There's a couple. There's some scary ones on there, but there's a couple.
Wait a second. Lil Miss Hot Mess?
Oh God, that's old.
I think we showed your Glamazon Takes Over the Crib one, right?
Probably, I think so, yeah.
There are here. We'll go through. You can see my screen. Let's go here. Real quick. Oh, I've got to click it on here. Okay.
It's so funny, after all these years and all these shows I've ever done, I still do not like watching myself perform.
Oh, I mean, it depends on the performance for me. Let's... Oh my god, are there any of Fantasia? Let me see.
Oh, those?
Not that Fantasia. Anjie, what is your favorite performance you've done? Probably Beyonce's Crazy in Love, I'm assuming.
Yeah, it has to be Crazy in Love. Something, yeah, Crazy in Love. Or, I used to do Single Ladies a lot.
Oh, wait, look at this one with the hair.
I think the one that people really associate with me, though, especially the early on, was doing Get Me Gone. I used to do that all the time.
Yeah. What is this?
I'm getting too
Dragzilla
old.
Promotions. I mean, I just want to see it.
That's that huge wig. That huge wig.
The red, yeah.
Yeah.
It's really... Let me see.
What is that?
I don't know. I mean, that's definitely Poyo. I'm trying to see what it is before we click it. It was 13 years ago. What is this one?
Jeez.
Not Lex. Oh, Miss Lexi.
Oh, I remember that. She's like talking over the video in her like sultry phone sex operator voice.
Stop. Oh wait, there's more down here. The anniversary.
Is that Beyonce? Was that Beyonce? What is that?
Let's do this one. I don't know if we're gonna be able to hear past people screaming.
Yeah, that's the problem with a lot of like the numbers on YouTube is that a lot of people are just like screaming and you can't hear anything.
You can't hear anything but the screaming.
Yeah.
It sounds like people have lost their fucking minds.
And the angle is so horrible. That hair is such a mess, too. I remember that dress. I used to love it, but that hair used to get so stuck in those damn sequins.
That's why I don't wear sequins anymore. Fuck sequins.
Yeah.
Girl, even at this size, Anjie was like, you know, I need to lose a good 60 pounds.
Yeah. You see all them back rolls?
Girl, get out of here. Yeah, I can't hear it. I can't even hear the music. Hold on, let's go back to let's... Y'all have to get into this wig. Y'all have to get into this wig.
I think I was doing Gabby Body. And I remember, like, doing shows at the cafe was sometimes really hard too because people would scream so loud you couldn't even hear the music. It's like, what?
You were tiny here too to still talk about losing weight.
I probably could have lost it like at least 20 pounds. I remember like
that wig could have probably lost 20 pounds. The wig is bigger than you.
I remember squeezing into that corset and being like, oh, I can't breathe. So funny.
I'm sweating just.
How about that stage was so much fun to perform on because of that mirror right at the end, so you could see yourself.
See yourself, yeah.
Yes. Ooh, not me getting stuck on the seat.
And the fact that this hair is so big and had all that movement. Usually big wigs, they don't have that. It's the old cafe. This is also your cannibal wig? No.
No, the cannibal wig, it's like the same hair, but it's actually a lot longer. And it was brown and black and blonde, I think.
You guys don't realize, I think this is the one I tried on.
Yeah, most likely. Hey, well, no, I think you tried on the other one. The one that was like looser curls. But that one was also like 4 wigs too. This one was just like 1 wig, but like 9 packs of hair.
So Ignacio was talking about like learning, and I could teach like how to stack like a wig, but I feel like that is insane, knowing how fucking heavy this wig is. If you want to learn how to stack a wig, definitely reach out to Angie before me.
I think this wig is pretty stacked too. It's actually kind of huge, but
we'll see you later, reality.
Yeah, rip my neck. This one is like, one that I have on is like 4 wigs.
Swinging a full bowling ball. Correct. Correct. Imagine having a ponytail tied to a bowling ball and being able... That's exactly what that is. Angie's first stream hair stacking tutorial. The content is there. The content is there. The content is absolutely there. I don't know how you found space for any of that. I don't know how you found space for any of that.
Well, that wig, I used to have to carry that wig in like a separate trash bag because it was so big.
Oh my god. 8? Yep. Yeah. Angie would do like a wide range of things. She would either do pop or she would just come out and do something real nasty. You just never knew what you was gonna get.
I straight up almost wore that bodysuit tonight. That's one of the bodysuits that I actually kept.
Really? Did Kipper make this also?
No, so that one I actually bought. I bought from the designer that did Nicki Minaj's pink snakeskin one, or the pink giraffe skin one that she had on. What was it? Pink Friday or the whatever album that was. So it's actually by the same designer, but just different fabric. Like blue
super bass? Yeah, very that era. Very that era. It feels like another lifetime seeing this. Yeah, the cafe looks so different now. Yes. Angie was always that it girl. Okay, beauty. Well, thank you for coming on. I love you so much.
Yay, thank you for having me.
You guys, give it up for our current diamond of the season. Do exclamation mark DOS to get into all of Angie's socials. Angie, you need to use your socials more. You need to use your socials a lot more. A lot more.
I think I've posted like 6 months on Instagram or something.
A mess. Okay, we love you so much, and I'll see you later. Until we see you in chat next time. Stay shiny. I love you.
Love you too. Thank you, Pearl.
Bye, beauty.
Bye.
Oh, okay. Let me shrink this down. And I can get back here. All right, I'm mad I missed the first. Oh no, it's okay. Jumpy, the VOD will be there. I need to download this one and the last one, and we are eventually going to put them on YouTube, so you guys will always be able to see them. Miss Riz, don't start up in here. Don't start up in here. Don't do it. Don't do it. The sound is off, but I can still see you. I just got you off my list. Speaking, Riz, the cover for my Stream Deck came. The cover for my Stream Deck came, and it's cute. I wish it was a hard top, but it's fine. It's fine. You like the outfit? It's not a pearl necklace, but it could get one. You don't need to download them to send to YouTube. You can, yeah, apparently you can export it directly. But the thing is, like the first, I already missed getting the first two, but usually it only, like, by the time the third Diamond of the Season comes in, the one before, it only holds 2 diamonds at a time, and then it erases the VODs. Hope you got pearl undies to go with it. Listen, come find out. How are you doing, Bud Boop? It's good to see you, beauties. Let's see who we are going to see tonight. What are you guys getting into this weekend? I hope you guys have fun weekend plans. I have a little photo shoot tomorrow. I'm excited. I'm excited for it. We are going, not my bookmark link not working. No, don't do that. Okay, I think we're gonna go into see Rye. Yeah, let's go see Rye. We haven't rated Rye yet. You guys, if you are new here, yeah, photo shoot. It'll be cute. It'll be hopefully quick, and I should be able to make it back in time for stream. Copy the raid message to Angie. We love you so much. Not new here. Not new here. Copy the raid message. If you are new here, get in the Discord. If you're not in the Discord, you're only getting half the sparkle. Not this. Let's get our outro. I have to get everything ready for tomorrow, so I'll be by my PC and stuff, you guys. Can you hear me? Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Diamonds and Pearl. The way I'm already halfway out of drag, listen, that's gonna be me in 3 seconds, 3.5 minutes, maybe. Yeah. Usually the first thing after stream that is off is these body shapers. Do you hear me? The first thing off is always these body shapers. Okay, we will see you tomorrow. Same time, same box. Yeah, Pearls is coming off. Copy the raid message, you guys. If you can, stick around for the raid. I don't know what we're getting into tomorrow, but come find out. Maybe come help me make the decision of what it's going to be. Because y'all know, I'll never have it together. I love you guys so much! Tomorrow, same time, same box. I know it's already Sunday. It's already Sunday tomorrow. With that being said, don't let anything dim your sparkle. I love you, beauty, so much. We've got plans. We've got some fun things planned in the future on some new changes coming to the box. We'll see. We'll see about that. Until then, stay shiny.